Hello again.
We're D'ing and
Oh,
D'ing.
hi.
We're D and
Maybe a little D on top of the D'ing.
It's possible.
Who's to say what the other D is? I don't know.
It's true. No one knows.
No one wants to know.
It's the third D is for Dinsdale.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dinsdale Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, everyone else
Dinsdale
leave.
Dungeons and-
Everyone else leave. It's just Dins.
Bye.
Bye.
It's all you.
Yep. Good stream, everyone.
Can we add a fourth D for the DM?
Nope, it's just you.
No, because you still have to say DM, and the D and
Yeah,
the
it just
DN
makes it too
starts
complicated.
Dungeons, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
Dungeons and Dragons and Dungeons, and then you just
Diners and
Fair
dives and Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I mean
Fair
it's not.
Drive-ins,
It's
dives,
not Dungeon
Dinsdale,
Masters,
and-
Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. It's just Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. So.
Right.
Okay.
Is Guy Fieri the
so-
dungeon or the dragon?
Nobody knows.
We know he's the dragon, 100%. Have you seen his little flamey shirt?
It's true.
Little
No, I feel like
flamey
he would be
Yeah.
the dragon. Well, good start. Good start. So, last time on D&D, you guys fought Subject 2. You guys went... Yeah, that's what happened. No, yeah, that was the start of last time. You fought Subject
and
2.
he whooped their butts.
Couple of you went down to 1 hit point and got poisoned. I think Schoolia went unconscious maybe once or twice. You almost ran
I don't
away
think
from the
that
fight.
happened.
I remember
That didn't
it
happen.
twice.
It was
None of that happened.
It
What
was
are you-
it was definitely a rough fight, but you guys did come out on top.
We did fine.
You guys left the cave. Spuglio tried with the torch. Spuglio was trying to figure out what was happening as far as the time anomaly and everything that happened. Kind of threw out his thesis a little bit, so he's gonna have to write another one if he wants to on what was happening. You guys got back to your camp. Everyone was magically asleep, and after trying to wake them up, the shadow came out in shadow fashion, doing the slow clap, like congratulations. You find out that they're asleep. You had a conversation back and forth about it, about just stuff in general. It just essentially he came in and he did shadow things. He congratulated you, but did seem a little more annoyed than last time. He did generally congratulate you on just being you. Made a thing about why didn't you go to do the thing I told you first. He had some chats with Mega and Kiva. He silenced Spaguglio. Literally, as Spuglio was saying words, just created a silence bubble, and he was
I should
silenced.
really learn that spell. I feel like that spell would help us all.
Well, you missed your chance to ask him how to cast it.
It's true.
Why would I want to learn it
You
from
did.
him?
You
He's
did
just
make a
great
comment. You made a
asshole.
comment that was like the one thing you agreed on. That was the.
Yes, we had a brief moment of connection. We were
Correct.
Like, yes.
So after that, he left. Everyone woke up, and you started your way on back towards the rebel hideout. On your way, as you were about to pass the stronghold, you came across a fallen tree and also what seemed like some form of barrier on your path. You were attacked by, I believe, a couple cultists that came out. You were able to essentially surprise attack them and very, very quickly and easily dispatch of them. And currently, Krialis and Kiva are farther down, but it's the way Foundry updated, so you guys have to be on the map to see everything. Or if you're in the gray, it just kind of looks weird now. So yeah, you guys are a little bit farther down. Mega and Spoogly are at the door. They just barely opened the door. And we're going to play some creepy music because this is
Just
a creepy
barely
stronghold.
opened the door. I'm pretty sure I kicked it open.
This is true. We did kick it open as hard as we could.
He
Yeah.
barreled into the door.
Yeah,
Yes, you kicked in the door, and actually, I believe we're rolling for initiative.
Oh yeah.
I believe you're right.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, because we were come out with your hands up or stay
They
in
said
there
no.
with your
They
hands
literally,
dead.
they said, we're going to stay in here, and then you did your thing.
Yeah. Good fun times.
Game's paused though.
It is paused. You're correct.
I'm trying to roll initiative. Why won't you let me?
I'm trying to put you guys on the tracker. You guys are good now. You guys can roll initiative.
Is it working?
Well, I don't want it now.
It should be.
Mm,
not letting me roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload.
I'm gonna reload
Same.
too.
Yeah. Give us a quick sec.
All right.
Quick refresh.
I don't know. It worked for me just fine.
It worked for
Okay,
Well,
stop
smoothly.
bragging,
La-di-da. Yeah, no, it's not letting me roll.
Can you see things from your token?
I can see my token. I can,
Can you control your token?
yes.
But if you go into initiative, it doesn't actually let you roll initiative.
But if I go to initiative and click it, nothing happens.
Same thing
Huh.
for me. It's not working.
I'm just gonna roll a d4. Oh, sorry, a d20 plus
You're just
4.
gonna roll a d4. That's it.
Yeah, just a d4.
Try it one
Sorry,
more
no,
time. I
that's
just
fine.
for initiative. I don't want to be moving.
I took you
That's
guys
it.
off the tracker and put you back on. If it doesn't work, then I also can just hit the initiative button.
Okay.
But okay, so we have a 12 and a 7. I also can just manually enter it. That does work.
Oh, it did roll for you, Krialis.
No, I
you
rolled
rolled,
a d20
yeah.
plus 4. You'll notice it does not say that I rolled for initiative.
And that doesn't count as initiative. You can't do a strength
Nope.
check as initiative.
And I know. I was wanted to make sure I
No,
could
I
roll
just-
something else.
Okay, there's
Oh, valid.
mine.
11. Okay. As the door opens, you do notice that you are hearing some chants from the back and some spooky noises.
Almost like cultists.
Almost like they're cultists. Okay. So, first round of combat is the Nothic, which Kriva and Krialis can't see because they are
Outside.
a little bit far away. He's gonna do an attack against... do attack against Mega.
Yeah.
And you need Mega to
Should've
make a Constitution save?
I should have raged before I kicked the
That's true.
door.
So Mega need to make a con
I'm sorry,
save.
Con save?
Yes, sir.
Normal one?
Yes.
How about that?
That does not succeed. So
I'd say that's
the
not very
Nothic
good.
stares into you and starts to sail into your soul. And as it's staring into you, just kind of feel like a bit of you rot away.
That's not good.
And you take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
A lot of damage.
That thing rolled high.
Ooh.
But
I feel rotten, guys.
I feel
Yeah.
okay. That's gonna be its turn, Spaguglio.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Stare back at it.
Oh no, I'm trying to get into D&D Beyond at the same time as doing this.
Yeah.
So I'll look at my character sheet in here because it's got the stuffs.
It should have everything. I just
Um,
imported it before the session just to make sure everything looked good.
Okay, good. So my spell slots should be reflected in here. Okay,
That's the hope. They should be full.
cool.
Should've
Yeah,
taken a
they
long rest.
should be. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Necrotic
Okay.
damage.
We should be good here. I'm gonna go with so Mega's in the doorway, right?
Both in the doorway at the double door.
Oh, right. Okay.
You are both the doorway.
So Spaguglio is going to. I'm pretty sure I had my packed weapon out when we kicked in the door.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. You did summon your pact weapon.
Okay. So then I have my enhanced armor class from that.
You do.
And I'm going to, I guess, cast mage. No. I'm just going to ready an action
Okay.
to attack it if it gets close. And no, I'm just gonna cast mage armor and stay where I'm at.
Okay. You have made
And I'm gonna get my mage armor bonus so that I don't go down as easily.
I like it.
I think that's all I'm gonna do. Is kind of lame as that is. I don't want to go down first hit.
I respect that. I fully respect that.
Just trying to figure out what that noise is. It's
It's the thing, which isn't playing
yeah,
the right thing, but it doesn't matter. I'll work on that. Krialis. So you're actually like here-ish is where we ended off.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think what I will
Find the perfect
do
song for your video in 5 seconds.
is, oh gosh, a Yoshi sound.
That was
I-
not
yeah, I
from me.
totally
That
heard
wasn't
that.
from that. That was from.
That's actually my that's actually my text message ringtone.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
I gotta.
Amazing. I'm going to fly. There's no such thing as a charge here.
There's not.
I'm gonna fly down
Mhm.
and like try to like swoop on the back down the back of the tree and along the ground to try to stay hidden
Sure.
and get here.
Roll stealth.
Well, here I think actually.
I say roll stealth. Yeah. Nothing seems to notice you. You stealthily slide down the tree and do like a little low to the ground run along the floor.
Yep, and that's it.
Okay. Next is Kiva. You're actually like here.
Yeah, I am not close, I believe.
Correct.
Because I didn't want to be.
You would have
I
heard. All you would have probably. I guess you could have barely seen it, but you would have definitely heard the door get like open.
fashion,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna signal back to my expertly hidden cart that I expertly hid because I'm an expert.
It's true. That was really well. That was a high roll.
I'm gonna like signal over to them somehow that that we're going in apparently.
Okay.
And to just like hunker down and don't move and stay hidden because I expertly hid them and if I don't want them to mess that up.
Gotcha.
So I'll do that. And Crealis, you're kind of like swooping in, working on that.
Yeah, I'm
You're
now
right behind them.
right at the door.
Okay. Then I will probably I want to stay like 10 feet behind everybody for right now. So I have, let's see, 30 feet of movement, and if I dash, then I can probably, I just want to get like 10 feet behind where Crealis is, if that's possible.
Do you want to get to like right around here-ish?
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
say
right
you
there.
could make it to there. We'll go with that.
Perfect. Yeah. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Mega, it is your turn.
Well, considering that no one else actually wants to, get into a fight here,
No one wants to come.
I guess I'll just do my thing.
I'm good to go now that I got mage armor, buddy. I'm coming right
He's
after
ready.
So I go in, confront the Nothic, creepy-looking single-eyed,
single-eyed, rotting
yeah,
abomination.
you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kind of, as I'm getting in and winding up with the great axe, I'm gonna yell, "It sure be nice to have some help in here."
Okay.
Oh, and that indicates, because I'm ticked off that I'm doing all the work myself, I'm going into rage.
Max.
I like it. I like it.
And let's see. I don't get advantage. It's just everybody else who does melee gets advantage. Oh, but I am going to do a what's it called? Wild attack or whatever it is. so that I do get advantage.
Reckless attack.
Reckless
Reckless
attack.
attack.
Thank
Got
you.
you.
And that's
Reckless attack.
your aura of strength or something? That does the
He has the
Reckless-
wolf.
advantage on melee?
Pack of the wolf is advantage
Oh,
on
Pack
for
of the
everyone else.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Crit.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Damn,
You'll love to
man.
see it
Roll damage.
All right.
and double it.
Let's see.
It's the
Well, and
first.
since I'm an orc, I get an extra die. I get an extra dice too.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I don't know if this is gonna.
It might not
Add a-
calculate the extra die, but then you would just roll one and then double it
Yep.
because the die rolled is always doubled on a crit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It put it in.
It did. Oh, wow.
It's nice. Some juicy
Okay.
damage there.
That is.
Juicy.
That's technically max damage without the +4. No,
No.
that'd be 36.
No.
I can't math. I don't know, man.
That's fine.
It's
You.
technically max. It's technically max.
It's 2/3 damage
It's
without the
two-
without the
Wouldn't
+4.
call 2/3 max, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's
You
max of
depends on how you
2/3.
just
Dins
rush
is
in
cringing.
after kicking open
No.
the door,
Fine.
and you.
Vince has probably heard cringes.
While you're yelling, it'd be nice if I had some help. You go into a rage and you just come over and just lop a nice chunk into its right arm, and it's starting to look rather damaged in that one hit. It's got a
Good.
nice gash.
We love ourselves a gash.
We do. So this thing that you see as you come in the door is the thing in front of you is the rotting thing, and then to your right is looks like a knight dressed in full black armor.
Eh.
Gonna move over to here and make 2 attacks against you with its great sword.
Since he moved in front of Spaguglio, does Spaguglio
Oh yeah, he
get
actually you would get an attack of opportunity on it.
a
So
attack
you
of
go first.
opportunity?
Yeah, or not an opportunity. You better. No, you didn't. That's right. No, you don't because you didn't ready
It's only
the
when
action.
they leave, right?
Yeah, and I was thinking
Yeah.
you readied the action, but you made your armor instead.
No.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Yeah. If he leaves though, he's dead.
If you walked into your space, he'd be dead. But
If he
he's
leaves
dead?
my reach, yeah.
Okay.
Because I can hellish rebuke him with my
First
reaction.
attack is actually a 17 because it's advantage.
Yes. Makes it. That's good.
Okay. For 11 slashing damage, half would
Halved
be
is
5.
5.
And then his second attack is a 15.
Not enough.
Nice. Not enough. So his first attack hits you, and you just shrug off a large portion of the damage. The second attack, you actually switch your great sword to the right and just parry it off after
Great
coming through with the
axe.
slash.
Excuse me.
Great axe. Did I say sword?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was thinking of his
He has-
attacks.
he has the
the
great sword.
You had the.
I have.
It's
I
great
have
v
the.
great.
Yeah, I have the much better great axe.
It's true. Okay. Now, top of the round, we have the Nothic. The rotting, single-eyed, lovely creature is going to make a claw attack, or make 2 claw attacks against you. Is it
Bring it on.
advantage? 19 to hit.
I don't think he gets advantage. I think it's just the first attack against me that gets advantage when I do the reckless attack.
All attacks.
I think
against
it's all
you.
attacks.
Is
against
is
you.
it all?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
reckless.
Oh.
Real reckless.
That's why it's reckless.
I'll double check.
Attack rolls against you have advantage until my next turn. All right.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Good deal. Bring it on.
Okay.
Game.
So that
19
one
makes it.
hits for 3 slashing damage. It's already halved.
Got it. Yep.
And the next one is another 19. Nice.
Also hits.
For 2 slashing damage.
I can do this all day.
I can do nice. And Sfaguglio, it's your turn.
Okay. I can walk straight forward, right? Because this is a double door.
Correct. If it doesn't let
Okay.
you, I can always move you through the wall. But yeah, you should be able to walk
Okay.
straight forward.
Let's see. I'm going to go gonna come right in here, and I'm just gonna double check this. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna hit
Yay.
him with my packed weapon.
Who's
And
him?
the Nothic.
Thank you.
Do I get advantage because of his wolf
Yes.
thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Okay.
Yikes.
So let's roll this twice. 1,
Oh,
2. Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
It's better than dropping your packed weapon, though.
yeah.
Can you check again?
Can you check again? Sure. No, I got this. I'm gonna bring it one more time.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Is your manager around?
Look here, buddy. I am the manager.
You might be the dungeon master, but I'd like to speak with the dungeon manager.
DM now stands for dungeon manager.
Oh boy.
Okay, well,
guessing that's it.
Spagooglia was gonna just sit there, pondering the miss.
Okay.
I thought I calculated that perfectly. 12 times 3 is 26. How did I miss?
On that note, Crealis, it's your turn.
Oh boy. I'd like to swoop over and yeah, that's the door. And hopefully catch this person off guard with a couple of short sword attacks.
With advantage.
Let's go ahead and advantage.
That hits.
And the second one.
Both hit.
Sure. So the first one's gonna get what are we at? 3d6 at this point?
4 is
No.
2d6, right? For
It
sneak.
might be 2d6. Let me just.
Yeah, I think you're
4
at 2d6.
should be
Yeah,
2d6.
that sounds about right. That sounds right. So that's plus 2d6 on the first one. So 13 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do -4 on this one just so that it only gives the die roll.
Gotcha.
4 more damage. So that's 17 total damage.
Nice.
Is that all the better you can do, Owl? Disappointing.
Okay.
Mean.
So you fly in
Just a baby.
and you do your 2 attacks that do a decent amount of damage to the creature, to the not the
review.
creature, the knight in armor. You actually find it's holes in its armor. Land 2 nice hits. It's looking a bit hurt. Not near as hurt as the other creature, but definitely looking a bit hurt. And then Mega calls you disappointing. Kiva, it's your turn.
Oh, well then. Let's see. I think I can get there. I will just come up here, I believe. And I think that lets me in.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
That's an
And
opening.
Yeah.
Since we're all around doing the stabby things, I might as well do a
Everyone
stabby
stabs.
thing.
Nice.
With advantage.
Everybody
true.
stabs. Do.
Ah, yes, the Yikawa.
The Yikawa. With
Yikawa.
advantage. 15?
That does not hit.
Yeah, I know. He's a pretty armored dude, huh?
It is a very armored creature.
Person.
Or dude.
Let me check one more thing. Let me think about if I want to do a bonus action.
Sure.
I don't think I do. I don't think I do.
Okay.
That is it. That is all I'm gonna do.
So you run up to the knight. You kind of you kind of like go around Crealis, and as you're trying to like sidestep around Crealis and make the slash at the same time, you just lose your foot a little bit and end up going right off his armor.
That happens, you know?
It does. Mega, it's your turn.
Oh yeah. Well, it worked the first time, so let's stay reckless, y'all.
Let's stay reckless.
Oh no.
Was that on the? That was on the same thing you were attacking before,
that was
right?
still on the Noth. I
Okay.
was still on the Nothic.
Just barely hits.
Oh, good. Yay.
Yay.
All right. Let's see. Oh, and I had to add my rage damage the last time, so all right. That's my bad. I don't need it.
Fine. I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I mean, you might. Who knows?
Boom.
You go over with you swing your great axe. It tries to dodge out of the way, but at the last second, you get a nice little hit right into the same wound. It's barely looking alive at this point.
Oh, maybe I did need that damage.
I actually added on your 2
Oh.
rage damage from last time as well.
I appreciate it.
Okay. The knight is going to turn around and make 2 attacks against Crealis, who just stabbed him. Only a 9 for the first one, which I imagine.
Give me this.
Yay!
Second attack, 23
Okay.
for 8 slashing damage.
All right.
And now it's going to be the Nothic. It's just going to make another 2 attacks against Mega with advantage. Just
So reckless.
desperation. As it's barely clinging to life, it just lashes out with 2 attacks against Mega. 19,
That hits.
which hits for 2 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And then a 13.
Ah, that misses.
Its first attack finds purchase and you shrug most of it off. Second attack, you just parry it aside with the great sword. Great axe. Axe. Gonna axe him a question. Spaguglio.
You just stole my pun for next round.
Okay. Spaguglio is going to swing his packed weapon at the Nothic
Okay.
with advantage.
With advantage.
21 will probably hit.
It does. Sorry, it doesn't hit for Spaguglio. Anyone else it would hit.
And apparently he rolls a 2 for damage.
It is still barely clinging to life.
Dear God.
I'm going to use my secondary attack with the short sword because I'm dual wielding.
It's true.
Um,
With advantage.
where are you, short sword of vengeance? Wait,
Did
is
you
that what
equip
it
the
is?
sword of vengeance? I thought you sold it.
No,
You just
no,
have another
no,
short sword.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Fiend dagger.
I was gonna say we
Fiend
have to go
dagger.
through a whole thing if you equip the sword of vengeance.
Yeah. No, we did not. We didn't sell it yet, though. We still have it. We haven't
okay.
done anything
Okay.
with it yet. The imp sword.
The imp sword, fiend dagger. Got it.
Okay. Hit. Attack. Just a normal roll. Come on. That's gonna hit. Let's see if we get a crit, maybe.
So if you
We don't.
okay, but if you just hit attack again, you don't need to keep clicking it. You just
Oh,
hit attack
okay.
in the bar and it'll do that, and it'll also let you do
Okay.
advantage too, right off there. Attack and
Okay.
advantage. But you hit.
Right. Right. It doesn't let me do it with the rapier because it's a macro.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah, the rapier is different
Oh.
because it's a pack weapon and it's
Um,
weird stuff.
For my damage,
It's just
is
a
it-
straight D4, right?
yeah, and I don't think it's gonna have that when I click damage.
It'll
Yeah,
probably
1d4. Okay. Well, it's got 1d4 plus my bonus.
does
that
offhand
what it's
attack get
supposed
dex bonus? Dins?
Offhand attack does not get. I
I
mean,
don't
on your
care.
attack roll, yes. On your
But
damage
not on
roll,
your okay,
never.
so it's just 1d4. We'll just minus whatever it says +2. So you
Okay.
can just roll and it'll
Cool.
take away.
Cool.
Oh, it just does the 1d4.
Oh, okay. It does it properly. Okay, so 3 more damage.
Is it because you don't have a bonus?
Just barely.
I would definitely have a dex bonus.
kidding?
I think he has a dex bonus. Just barely clinging to life. Your 2 attacks. Stab. It's just barely alive.
Okay, I'm gonna spit. I'm gonna
Nope.
spit on him. Does that
Crealis, it's
finish
your
him?
turn.
Amazing.
My toxic Googleo spit.
I'm just gonna do the thing.
I'm also necrotic.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna claim
Um,
that I'm necrotic, and then it is
Because
so.
it's adjacent to you, Mega, we get advantage, right? On melee
Yes.
attacks?
Yes.
That's just...
As long as you're doing a melee attack against a creature that's within 5 feet of me.
Well, I'm gonna try to attack the Knigget. Okay.
Not a crit.
Nice.
Still
Indeed,
hits.
no.
Really good.
12 piercing damage.
Piercing. Nice.
How is it looking?
It's looking kind of hurt. It's definitely starting to look kind of hurt.
I think I'd like to, like, glancing past and I see the Nothic, and in an attempt to maybe
You can throw something at it, or
get a better sort of review
sure.
from Mega, Crealis is going to flutter over and from above the Nothic. So
Sure.
I'm still next to the knight. But I'm gonna do this just so I can see.
Sure. You're above the Nothic right now,
do
yeah.
my offhand attack on the Nothic.
That hits for sure.
For 6 damage.
Okay,
It
so
has to
you
be dead.
lie over and you stab it right in the eye, and it falls over dead.
It looks
Perfect.
up, and that's a mistake.
Exactly. It looked up at you. It was like, "What's happening?" And then, yep. And now you're back here. Okay. Kiva.
And kind of just like reflexively looks over at Mega.
Aww.
A little nervously.
I mean, it wasn't a crit.
Are you kidding me? All right, that's fine. You know what? It's just plain rude.
It is
just
rude.
plain rude.
Very
It's
rude.
just plain rude. That's all I have to say about that.
Needs to stop being rude.
More like Yickle. Nah.
Okay. You
Fine.
lose your next turn, but it's all good.
Worth it.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Okay. Are you gonna do a
I would
bonus
not
action,
have
or are we
revived you if
going?
That joke had put you down.
Are we going to Mega?
Yeah, go for it. Get me out of here. I'm done.
Get me out. Mega,
So-
it is your turn.
Mega's gonna look down at Crealis, the dead
Technically,
body of
it's
the
up
Noth.
because
Well,
unless
yeah,
Crealis
yeah.
level.
Look at
Actually, eye level.
Okay,
yeah, look
eye
at
level.
Crealis hovering there, over the
Eye
dead body of the
level.
Nothic, and he's just gonna be like, what the heck are you doing? I could have hit you. You can't be so reckless.
The guy using reckless attack says.
It's funny, but also sad.
Wow. Wow. You see, this is why you became my apprentice.
See, at some point, I feel like
don't
you're just
treat
gonna
you like this.
you're just gonna start taking psych damage soon.
Mega actually starts just dealing psych damage randomly.
I will hurt somebody. I will.
So Mega's going to recklessly attack the knight.
That
Or
hits.
21.
That definitely hits.
Okay. 2 for rage.
Nice.
That'll be better.
You. He's just disappointed in himself, too.
It's all so disappointing, damn it.
It's filled with disappointment.
You swing your great axe over your head, find a nice little crease in his armor, and do a good chunk of damage. It's looking pretty hurt at this point. It is. You see it loosen its grip on its great sword a little bit and kind of go down, like buckle under the weight of the swing. Now it's going to be its turn. It's going to make 2 attacks against Mega. The last person to deal damage to it. Okay, that's 21 to hit.
That hits.
For 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And a 24 to hit. No, we're getting close to crit here, but not quite.
Also hits.
For 5 slashing damage.
Okay. I'm a little beat up.
Yeah. Spagoogly, I actually remember another dungeon going just like this. Spagoogly, it's your turn.
Me too.
Spaguglio, who now identifies with Mega more than ever at this point,
Here.
is upset by seeing his brother in arms take damage, and he's going to attack the knight guy with his rapier, his packed weapon. And 18,
Just barely hits.
nice. That's a 9,
Nice. He is
Nice.
barely alive.
Max damage.
and I'm gonna get him with the other hand,
With advantage.
and with advantage, 20.
That
is
hits.
probably a hit, and damage 3.
Okay, I think for the first time in his life, Spagoogly kills someone.
Wait, I think I have something that happens. Wait, I'm pretty sure I
With
have
your
something that
fiendish
happens.
dagger? Oh, you could get temp hit points, yes.
Yeah,
you
I
killed
get 10
something.
hit points.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's happening.
It's like, what,
I
9
get
sessions
7.
in we now get to give temp.
It's
Yeah.
it's 7. It's 7 temp hit
Nice.
points.
Nice.
Got him.
You do 1 attack with your pack weapon and your second attack with your dagger, which as you're swinging is like, go get him! And you stab right into his heart, and you see your fiendish dagger kind of light up, and just energy course through your body, and you feel ready to go.
Nice.
Mega's like, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it.
Spaguglio looks down at the guy that he's just murdered, and he says, instinctively, tells it to stay on your own turf next time. Kick some rocks at it.
Nice. Spagoogly, lore.
Such a
Yeah.
long, exasperated sigh from Kiba. Just like,
Before we continue through the spot, can I attempt to remove the Nothic's eye and put it in my backpack?
Sure, make
feel
a
like-
survival check.
I feel like those are probably expensive. Or definitely Spaguglio does.
And you're gonna learn why.
Very shortly.
Well,
A 14?
while he roots around with the Nothic eye, I'm gonna drink my last potion of greater healing.
Okay. You get the eye out pretty decently. It's
Nice.
not like a perfect circle, but you do a pretty good job of getting it out.
Okay.
Are those
So-
stairs or is that a desk?
So, the first room stands an altar in the center of it with a crystal on top of it and a torch behind it. And the crystal seems to be a very dark color, like black as night.
can I check that out? As I am probably one of the more religious of us.
Sure.
Um,
So you can
my religion or arcana, I would just want to like see what this whole thing's about.
Okay.
If it's just a shiny, or if it's like actually.
do an arcana check.
Okay.
And how are you checking it specifically? What are you doing?
Is it like attached to the altar at all?
It is. So there's like 2 steps that go up on the side, and it's a slightly raised altar in the center. That's what the little 2 things on the side are. And then the
Okay.
crystal is what's on top of it. Like raised
Gotcha.
up.
I don't want to pick it up because I don't know if it's gonna like do something. That's why we're checking it. But I would kind of like put my hand over it and allow my stars to kind of swirl around it. I just
Okay.
want to see like if this thing has like magical properties, and if they do, what maybe perhaps they do.
Is there heat radiating off of it?
Sure. So yeah, do an arcana check.
Okay. Wow,
It-
we're doing great today, folks. We're
it-
doing just great.
I mean, 12's, average. Slightly above.
I know, but I'm better than this.
Okay, so it is a magical item for sure, and it seems to be a dark magical item. You can feel a radiating like dark magic coming off of it.
Okay. Well, I've been studying the necromantic ways. I think before I snatch this, because I will snatch it and I will put it in my little bag. Can I check and see if it might trigger anything if I like lift it up, if there's like any trick switches or something?
You can do an investigation check to like look
Okay.
around it like really closely and to see if there's anything.
PG.
Can I intimidate a trap into not going off? It's all I'm good at.
No, no,
No.
no.
Tear it down.
It's a good idea for later though. There will be a random
Fine.
trap that you can
You know
intimidate.
what? That's fine.
Step
Come
one,
what
get
may,
caught in the
I
trap.
take the thing.
Step
Okay, so
2,
you
intimidate
go.
the people who come to check on the trap.
Yeah.
You go and reach out, and the very second that you touch the crystal, no one else but you, feel like your soul is just out of your body. And this is going to work interestingly. Kiva, I'm actually activating the second map, which is called Soul Shear, if you want to go to that. Everyone go to that if they want to see it, but technically Kiva's the only person that's there. You here fall back to around the door. Your body, which I'll make this is your body. It looks scary, but it's not actually.
It's always weird seeing yourself from the outside.
Correct. And you just
Rude, oh my
back to the
lord.
door, and the realm that you see is almost like a shadowy, ghosty, almost etherealness around you. The crystal, you notice, did not budge in the slightest.
Okay. Oh, so I'm just a spirit now?
Yeah, everyone
Is
else
that what
just
you're
sees
saying?
Kiva like touch the crystal, and then like you see her rock back and forth, and then her head kind of like slump down while holding it. You
Okay.
Kiva?
you feel like a mild pull back to your body. You also feel like you could potentially explore this different realm if you want. Either one.
Yeah. Well, so it's only this room, right?
I don't know, is it? Can you see a door
Real.
sign that's up and to the right? Or is that
Yeah.
okay.
Oh. Like vaguely.
Yeah.
Whoop. My controls are janky, so
Gotcha.
bear with me. I will try to just like work my way up yonder and do how does this work? Do I have to open the door, or can I like peek my ghostly head through a wall?
So you have to open the door. You're not specifically a ghost that can go through intangible objects. This is a realm in and of itself where the walls are actually walls.
So Crialis comes up and then is looking up Kiva?
That's right. Mega was
That
also
way.
saying at the same time he tried to pull, or try and pull
Yeah.
Kiva from the altar. She does not budge.
So I can't move her.
Correct.
Well, that's not
door
good.
just open.
No. Your door does not open when she opens up the door.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. When I notice the door open, I do want to look back at my little group mates, and see if they saw anything, and if I can.
So the way this works is you cannot see your group mates anymore, and they can only see your body. You don't actually see where they are anymore.
Oh, okay.
But she does see her body.
Correct. That is the only
I
thing
see
you
my
can
own
see
body
as like
and like nothing else. in
nothing
this
else
room.
there. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go through the door and see what I see. Maybe I see things, maybe I don't.
Okay. So in the
Hurry up.
room,
Curiosity killed the Kiva.
there is
Hey, it happened before. Who's
a
surprised?
series a series of symbols in the center of the room, and on three and like a triangle around them are three tombstone looking objects.
Okay.
At this point you feel a slightly stronger pull back towards your body.
Okay. Interesting. I want to get a little closer to maybe to like here,
Okay.
and I wanna. Can I do perhaps a religion check on this?
Sure. Do a religion check.
Ugh, why am I rolling like trash today?
It doesn't seem to be anything from any religion. The symbols just seem to be almost. You seem that they seem to be some form of like. You do get that it seems to be kind of like an arcane locking mechanism of some form.
Oh, an arcane locking mechanism. Okay. Oh no. They're decimating my body. Okay. So I want to get closer and see if I can figure out how this mechanism works.
Okay. What are you getting closer to?
I can't tell you because
Okay.
every time they say something,
It
it
goes
goes me
to
back
them.
to where they are. So
Okay.
I can't
Oh, does
see
it-
what's
Move it.
happening.
Move it to Discord, folks. Move it
I didn't
to
realize
Discord.
you were zooming in on that.
I didn't realize that either. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's totally
It's
fine.
fine. I'm just letting you know. Like, I don't know where I'm looking.
Okay. You do, before you go do this, you feel an even stronger pull back towards your body, like your body seems to want to become whole again.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay.
We're gonna address that later.
Okay.
But I do wanna, since I am of a certain type of corporeal nature, since I am on a separate plane of existence, I don't know exactly how this is working. Just throwing out all the things I know happen.
No, it's fine.
And I'm gonna go in and look at this like middle one first, and see what that one looks like, and kind of if I can kind of see what's on the tombstones, or if I'm gonna have to get closer to those.
So the symbol in the center looks like they are connecting to the three tombstones, and you can make out essentially what the tombstone are. The lower left tombstone is just a tombstone of just pure darkness. The upper tombstone is the tombstone of a hand in this formation, and then the lower, and the lower right is a hand in like this formation.
Okay, so nothing and pointy to the right or to the left?
Pointy is up, and then the other thing, the
Pointy is
reaching,
up and hand
reaching,
is down.
yeah, is down, yeah.
Okay. And what are these little symbols and circles?
You couldn't quite make out what the things were like specifically as far as the arcane, or as far as off of your check. The circle just seems to be like the tombstone seems to be the key for this. Like there's a locking mechanism in the center, and the three tombstones around it are like the, I guess, keys, locks,
These type
thing.
things?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's at
I
this
wanna
point,
try, like,
before you try anything, where you
That's-
just your soul just right back into your body, and you take 10 points of psychic damage as you just get ripped right into your body. You like shudder, and your hand comes off the crystal, and we'll go back into this map for now. Back to Stronghold. I think next time I can make it so that just one person goes into Soul Shear, whoever goes in if they want to. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like right there. Everyone else is doing their thing while you guys were.
So I feel like you would come back to Mega with his axe raised.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd come back to Mega with his axe like above your hand, about to chop it off.
Yeah, Mega's
Well,
got. Go ahead.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
would.
So
That's exactly.
Mega was gonna take your hand off at the wrist to get you away from the crystal that was possessing you.
Dear
Criel-
God.
Crialis fluttered up in front and was like, "Wait, hold on. I've been learning magic. I can figure this out." And Mega's like, "Fine." So I'm just
And that's
just
where you come back.
just lowering my axe, away from your hand, right as you come back.
You do get pushed back roughly 5 feet when you come out as well. Like, it is a force that just, as you are shoved back into your body.
Yeah.
Spaguglio pulls out a notebook and writes in it, and he's like, "Huh. Guess she's not dead."
You
And he
would
writes
like that now,
down,
wouldn't you? No, I am
"I'm
not
just
dead.
saying, my grandfather shook similarly to that, and his head went down just like that. Doctor said his heart attacked him or something. Some weird shit."
Did it have
Would you care
advantage?
to at least know what happened, or are you gonna just keep speculating?
Well, I mean, was it a good nap?
No, it was not, actually. Thank you for asking.
What happened to you?
It seems as though I was shifted into another plane of existence, perhaps?
Is this another star thing?
This is not another star thing. This is something darker than the stars. I point to the door where I had gone through, and I say, through that door there was a magic circle of sorts that was locked. I was close to unlocking it when I got pulled back. If you care to investigate further, we can. I personally would recommend avoiding this, perhaps.
So,
as
while
it is
she's
a little sensitive.
while she's explaining that, so like that would have taken time for her to go to the door,
Correct.
do some stuff. Was she in a state like that for an amount of time that would line up with her telling that story? Or was
Actually,
it-
yes. There was no.
Okay.
It would have. She would have been like that for enough time for you guys to have that conversation and her to go do the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was basically real time. What she was doing
Correct.
in there was the same amount of time.
Essentially
that
real
passed
time,
it. Okay. Okay. That sounds plausible. So you're saying
There's a chance. Sorry.
behind this door there's magic afoot.
Perhaps. There is on this alternative plane of existence. I'm not aware of what could be there physically.
Hey Mega, you want to fight a other Plainsley boogeyman?
Mega looks thoughtfully. Looks at his great axe. Like, sure, if we can get out of here faster.
Krails, look, they've moved off. Are you okay?
I'll be all right.
Was the
So
door
they
locked?
can-
No, you can push it in. Well, I'm sorry. Her door, it wasn't locked.
Yeah.
You can tell him.
Yeah,
if you
but I
want.
don't
I
know
just
that.
wanted you to know that. I wanted Kiva to know that her door wasn't locked.
I look at
double
Mega
check it,
knowingly, and I'm like we should kick this door in like we did the other one. Like, yeah.
but You can just walk in.
Actually, Mega turns to Spaguglio. It's like, actually, we had a guy who could, back at the village, who could do this spell thing to make doors like fly open without having to kick them at all. Can you do that?
I can't. And we don't
Spaguglio.
need to. It should
looking-
be unlocked.
He's talking to Spaguglio.
I'm interjecting
Spaguglio
anyways.
Yeah, no, she's. I
Is
could
going-
see Kiva interjecting. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Sword Burst like right in front of the door.
Amazing.
It's a cantrip.
So
for
what
me.
is Sword Burst doing it?
So we're gonna step back a second before we do it.
Yeah. Sure.
Or Mega should step back. I motioned to Mega to step back a little bit, and everything within 5 feet of me takes 1d6 force damage.
I don't think that was it. It was like thermal turkey or something like that.
Thermal
He has thermal turkey. I like it.
Thermal turkey.
You sword burst. I mean, does it have a roll or anything?
Oh, I,
Do you roll a 1/6?
0.17
I don't know if a 0.17 hits, but we'll see. 3 damage.
Oh my god.
So you do your sword burst cantrip, which I imagine just looks like swords coming out of your hand, and they stick into the door, and it moves a little bit, but it doesn't like burst open.
and I look at him and I go,
Mega's like, no, that's not it.
what other cantrips do I have?
Just goes through all of them.
Okay. So Mega's gonna turn and look at Crealis and Kiva. It's like, okay, are we gonna go through this door for the magic stuff, or are we gonna go through the other door?
If this is an arcane locking device, perhaps if we unlock it, then our pathway will become unbarred and we can move on our merry way without dealing with these cultists further.
This thing in the middle of the room right here, or a thing
Not
through the
this
door?
thing, the thing through the door.
You haven't noticed any sounds, by the way, from either room. Anything you hear is from what seems like very far back, and just the occasional like chanting.
Okay. So Mega's gonna walk up to the door, look at Kiva, make a really exaggerated motion to reach out like to the door handle, and like, and does it just push, or is it a knob or
It's a knob.
lever? Or,
You just
yeah,
pull it
you gotta
open.
really, exaggerately turn the door handle and like pull it open, and then look back at her like, ah. Then he's gonna step through.
The room you go through seems relatively ordinary. There is a suit of armor in the corner, a couple barrels, and a long wooden table with 4 stools, and an axe on the table.
Spaguglio would like to cast Detect Magic after hearing about an arcane circle in the room.
You
Mega's
detect
gonna go look at the axe.
you detect no magic in this room.
He,
And on
like,
the table, there's
just-
also a piece of paper.
I put my head out the door and just say, "There's no magic in this room."
Kiva is like in the doorway. I'm not gonna go all the way in, just enough to kind of like see both because I just want to keep tabs
Yeah.
on stuff. And I'll say, well, of course it's not here. It was on the other plane, but it was in this space.
Mega's gonna pick up the piece of paper and look at it.
So on the piece of paper, it's all written in common, is a note that says, you know, George, you keep on forgetting the password for the back. And I can't write it down, but I at least can give you the riddle that should be going with it. And you actually have a sigh written down on the paper itself. So the riddle for the back, which hopefully you'll know the answer, is when the void extends its reach, the world will tremble and all will fall silent. That's the riddle. I know you're smart enough to think of the answer. That is all. From Tim.
This message will self-destruct.
Yeah.
Okay, but with that, Mega's gonna go over to Crealis, hand the piece of paper over to her, and say like, all right, you're studying magic. Can you make heads or tails of this?
When the void extends its reach, what was it?
When the void extends its reach, the world will tremble and all will fall silent.
Kind of like come over to you, Crealis, since now you have the paper.
Mhm.
And I'll come over and read it, and I kind of like can piece together like the hand thing, and I will say, all right, let me recreate what this looks like, and I'm gonna like take out a bit of chalk that I have and kind of like draw on the floor what I saw, including like the empty tombstone, the tombstone with the pointy finger, and the tombstone with the hand. And the circle with as many of the symbols as I can kind of put together.
Sure. You make a pretty It's kind of it's a crude-ish drawing, but it gets the point across as far as
Yeah.
you make a decent enough drawing of what you saw. You have the
If we
circle
can
in the
solve this
center, the
riddle
three.
here, if we can solve this riddle here, there seems to be a time limit on our abilities to transport in and out of this ulterior realm. If we figure this riddle out here, then we can go in there, solve the riddle, and see what happens.
Are you saying that out loud or saying that to us?
No, I'm
That's
saying that
allowed.
to everybody.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
everyone.
Can my sword? Do I have to describe things to my sword, or can it see what's been written?
I don't think you've had to describe it before. It seems to be. I mean, it can
It's
hear.
kinda like-
So it would
Like-
be able to hear Kiva.
He waves it over the
Yeah,
drawing.
I want to know if it know. Yeah, you know, go. What do you know about this?
Good boy.
It seems to be a riddle. Something about void. Some nasty
Mega-
knights, maybe. Heard of the void
Mega
knights?
looks back and Mega sees Spaguglio holding the riddle at knife point to be like, oh god.
Give me the answer.
I gave you the best answer I could.
Is there any beer or wine in this barrel that Mega's looking at?
There's some beer.
All right.
Now Mega's hitting the drink. You got Spaguglio doing morning drinking. You got Mega.
Spaguglio has an idea,
Okay.
but kind of want to touch the sword to the crystal and see what happens.
No.
You can.
Maybe the imp goes. Maybe the imp goes.
After we do the initial puzzle.
Yeah, well,
we can
we'll wait a
experiment.
second. I'm lazy enough to not walk that far yet. But I think definitely next time I'm there, I'm gonna poke it and see what happens.
Poke.
With the imp sword specifically.
Okay.
So, So we've got some kind of circle drawn in the center of the room.
Mhm.
We've got
With three
Some-
objects around it that
With-
have the darkness one, the pure dark one, the pointing hand, and then the like reaching hand ish.
Could you move the? Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Nice.
Kiva, could you move the different things? Could you move things?
I think I could interact with things. I was able to open the door.
Then maybe we need to move the hand to the empty tomb.
I was thinking the same thing. I am willing to give it a shot.
Kiva goes back in, comes back out dead.
Comes back out dead. Okay.
Just like Grandpa Spaguglio.
Okay.
I knew it.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
Okay.
Kiva will go back. If that's what we've settled on, then Kiva will go back to the crystal.
Okay. Is anyone going back to the room with her, or are we? What we
yeah,
doing?
I go in with her.
Okay.
Nope.
Mega's just waiting.
Mega-
Is Spaguglio just
Mega-
rushing the crystal with his dagger out at this point? Wait for me.
No.
Mega was looking at the axe on the table and he wants to look at the armor too.
Okay.
Like
The
is
axe
stuff
is
valuable?
is a normal hand axe, and the armor is just like a pseudo armor for a knight. It is dark, but it seems to be just normal plate armor.
Not gnome sized at all.
No, it's human sized actually.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Touching that there crystal.
Okie dokie. Okay, so if I activate this, can everyone just come over? I don't really care.
Yeah, that's fine.
Everyone over.
That's fine.
So your body's there, you're here,
Yeah.
and go.
I will just go. Knowing that I took some damage the first time, I'm gonna just kind of like speed run it almost.
Sure.
If I can. And oop,
You click on the door
there's
by
a
accident, I
wall.
think.
Oh no.
There you go. You're good now.
Okay, cool. And I will come over here, grab the top tombstone, and like stack it on the one on the left.
So you go to touch and you go to grab the top tombstone, which was what did I say it was again?
The hand,
Okay. The hand.
not the finger.
Not the finger, but the hand. Yep. You go to grab the tombstone, but it doesn't seem to budge at all. It does light up when you touch it, though.
If it lights up when I touch it, then but I can't move it. I'll go down to the other one and touch that one, and then I'll see what happens.
You touch the bottom left one, and you hear a to the left, the other door that you saw. So there was a door to the left in the main room. I don't know if you could see it through the wall, but there was a door to the left as well.
Okay.
You are feeling a similar pull to your body, but not a major pull yet.
Yeah. I'm still gonna come. Oh, goodness, it does not want me to go through the wall.
Yeah, it
Thank
doesn't
you.
like.
And I will come back into my body before I go off to the other place.
And we're here, back to the other map.
And I'll kind of like tell everyone what happened, that the door unlocked on the other side, but it might be just the other door in the other realm, not our door.
So she didn't take any damage this time?
Correct.
Yeah, she didn't like get pushed, like rocked back.
She didn't rock
Yeah.
back either. She actually just, settled into her body. Her hand just came off the crystal.
Okay.
And she was good.
Mega's gonna go over to this door and say to Kiva, so you said this door unlocked in the other place?
Yes. I don't know if that one is currently locked here in the physical realm.
Mega's gonna look at it and be like, and you see him kind of pause, and he looks back at Crealis. He's like, you know how to look and see if there's traps on these things?
Yeah, sure.
Can you try that?
I look for
Investigation check. Wow, we're going old school here. There are no traps on that door.
This door seems clear.
All right, well, we'll see.
Fireball. No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Fireball, but cast by an actual wizard standing behind the
Yeah, the door wasn't trapped. The wizard was.
No, you open up the room. There are 3 round tables, a couple of high back chairs, and a couple of stools like you saw in the other room. It looks like it was somewhat hastily left, but there seems to be once again no one here. There's a piece of paper on the upper left hand table.
Mega's gonna poke his head back in and be like, nope, this one's empty too.
I'll come to the doorway because I want to see what it looks like from here.
Sure.
It's probably not empty in the other realm. I can go investigate again.
There's a piece of paper on this table. What does this one say?
I pick it up.
I will touch it with my hands.
I will touch it with my.
As you read it, it reads the following. George, you imbecile, you let the abyssal chickens out of the crate again. How many times do I have to tell you? There are 6 crates in the back. The back 4 are abyssal chickens. Don't let them out. Because God, do they make a mess when they get out. From Tim.
Do I know?
Abyssal chicken.
Are abyssal chickens a real chicken?
Roll a nature check?
That's your secret ingredient. Abyssal chicken.
Yeah, that maybe. Wait, what am I rolling?
Nature?
Can Can I roll to see if I've ever heard of Abyssal Chickens?
Sure.
15.
See if we know what Abyssal Chickens.
So you would know,
Nope.
Mega. You wouldn't know. They're just something that sounds like chicken. So Gula, you would know that they're actually fiends, not actually chickens. They are a fiendish representation of a chicken.
I've lost all
Occasionally
interest.
in the abyss, some demonic
cook with
farmers
them?
might have a couple chickens.
Do I feel like I could cook with it?
You can try.
Amazing.
Okay.
Spagoogle
I walk
just goes around cooking fiends.
I walk over to Mega and I put my hand on whatever his shoulder would be at my height. His waist, I
Yeah,
guess.
probably.
Put my hands on
You
his
can't really reach up.
You touch his thigh. Lovingly.
Yeah. And I look at him and
Just
I'm
look
like,
into his eyes.
listen, Mega, I'm gonna get me one of those abyssal chickens, you hear? We're gonna make the best goddamn chicken anyone's ever seen. And I bet it's through that door.
Mega's hungry at this point. It's been a little while, so he's like, "Oh yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it."
Okay.
But what if they're? Oh, hold on. Like, you should see what's in the other place first, because the last thing we want to do is like touch that door and have it like blow up in our faces or something.
If you squander the chicken, I'll never
He's-
forgive you.
The note says they're in crates, unless the guy let them out again.
George doesn't sound like a very intelligent person.
Maybe we killed George. Maybe the chickens are just waiting for us. We could put all 4 of them on the cart.
Kiva, if you see chickens in that other dimension and you don't take them back with you, you may as well just stay there.
Why don't
I'm
you
getting.
Why don't you go touch the crystal and you go to the other dimension? Maybe you can both touch it at the same time.
Will you hold
I'm
my
not
hand?
touching anything at the same time as him. Absolutely not.
Oh dear.
You can go find your abyssal chickens if that is what you want.
Have you
Who
ever
knows
had?
what could happen if you go into that realm and bring another object with you into your body? Who's to
I will-
say if it'll become
It
tangible?
becomes part Abyssal Chicken. It's the
I'll
way
tell you
Abyssal
what'll
Chicken.
happen.
Is it possible to bring something else back? Did you try?
I couldn't touch the stones.
Okay, who wants to come? Who wants to come?
I think you're going on your own, and I think that is the smart thing to do.
Okay, I was just looking from one to the other, to the other, to the other.
Hey, Mega, you want to come catch some chicken nuggets?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Me and
And
Mega.
With that,
He
Mega's,
was throwing rocks away.
Oh my
I feel like
Goes to a wall
we-
for a second and just like,
we grab hands and then we each put a hand on the crystal, so we're like holding hands and both touching this crystal.
so I've probably got my hand on top of your head.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then you both touch the crystal.
Yeah.
It explodes. No, okay. Everything normal happens. You guys go into the realm. This is the first time you've seen this realm. Just the same thing, just like very ethereal, like kind of like you're looking into the plane. You can't see either Krialis or Kiva anymore, but you can see your bodies, which I'm going to make another icon that looks the exact same. You two
Mega
are right
just wants
there.
Mega wants to
Got
run
it.
over real quick and just glance quickly into this room to see what Kiva saw.
It looks
and
pretty
he's like-
similar to what she drew.
No,
And-
no chickens in there.
fire.
Nope. let me apply
Guglio
it.
comes
Here.
over here and he walks in here. He's like, damn, no chickens.
There is another circle with 4 tombstones, a slightly more tombstone-like things, slightly more haphazardly put around, but still trying to do the 4 corners of a circle.
Okay. The 4 corners of a circle.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you know, those classic 4 corners in the circle.
Classic 4 corners.
Count your
Make-
corners, folks.
As Mega walks past this one, he's going to look at it. Is there any writing on the tombstone?
Okay, so the lower right tombstone is a symbol. What you see on it is a circle with a line through the center of it. And then, so you know how like you would draw a basketball in 2D where you have the circle and then you have the two curved lines and then the line through the center of it?
Yep.
That's exactly what it would look like, except it's not meant to be a basketball. But it is that. That's what you would see.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm looking at this one.
Lower left would be an upside down triangle.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this one.
Upper left would be, and you're starting to feel a slight pull back to your bodies, would be a crack running down the center of the tombstone.
Okay.
That's not good. Mega's gonna look at this one.
It seems
right.
to be slightly continuously moving, like a little bit, just like vibrating almost.
He's gonna try and touch it.
That glows green.
It glows green.
Yes.
He looks at Spaguglio. What did I do?
I don't know. Maybe we should touch the other ones.
Right, touch yours.
I touched this one.
That goes red, and I need you both to roll initiative.
Oh
Oh, these could be
I'm
chickens.
fully disengaged from this situation. Good luck.
These Mega,
These are-
these could be chickens.
no! Absolutely.
This glowed green. Let's go pick the other one just in case. It's fine. I'll just roll initiative for everyone since it wasn't. Oh yeah, sure, whatever.
You want me to roll initiative? Does that not matter?
Nope. This is just a mega Spaguglio moment.
Oh
They're
no!
having fun.
They're having a moment.
They're having a moment.
Do
Okay.
these look like chickens?
They
or
look like
potentially-
shadow. The tombstone, all of the tombstones except for the one that was green, just a shadow just appears out of it, and the one that you touched actually glows red. And
So
the
why are
three-
they called chickens?
I don't know.
I mean, how do you know these are the chickens? You don't know.
Well, what else are they gonna be?
You actually noticed you've faced one of these before in the very first session. You would actually
I
know
was
what
gonna
these look like.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
okay.
I know what this is. This is a shadow.
Okay.
Okay, so you, good sir, it's going to go first, and it is going to make an attack. Oh, sorry, it's attack. That's 2.
Nice. That does not hit. Surprising, but it does.
No, surprising, but it doesn't hit.
Do I still have my temp hit points in the special realm?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you are going to go up here and make an attack against Mega. That is a 1.
These guys suck.
And then this guy is going to. What's your movement? Oh yeah, you're good. Go up to Spaguglio and make an attack.
Oh, it's a -2. I thought that was a +2. And I was
Yeah,
like,
it attacks with
What
its
was it?
strength, which is a -1,
Nice.
and a 9.
Nice.
Okay, and now it is Mega's turn.
All right.
You feel a
Mega is going-
slightly greater pull towards your body, not like super, but you are feeling the pull increase.
Oh, great. Mega's gonna swing his great axe at
So
the
that you guys
shadow.
are in the dark, I'm just going to bring you into this room so that you can see what's happening in front of you. You're not actually there.
That's fine. Yeah. I don't
That
know.
hits?
I told him I wasn't going to be there.
Exactly. But just so you can see as a player, as a person, yeah. You just slash it, and it is looking very hurt.
Okay.
Next is Spaguglio.
Spaguglio attacks the one right below him with
Okay.
his rapier. 11.
Does not hit.
He tries to hit the one to the left of him with his awe. Or wait, can I do that if I don't hit it?
Yeah,
I
you can
think
submit
so.
a
I just
second
have to
attack.
make an attack. I
Yeah.
just have to make an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at the other guy with this.
That does
16.
hit.
3.
Okay.
Did I get him?
You did get him. He's looking a little bit hurt. The one Mega hit is looking very hurt. Top of
Okay.
the round. We got the one to your left is going to make an attack. For a 6? Sure. That's fine.
Wow.
These things aren't meant to hit unless you're like level 1. Yeah, 3 on Mega. That's the Mega one and the Spaguglio one. And here, you're gonna learn. Oh, the 16.
Oh
That one
no.
hits. I'm going down, guys.
So I need to roll that damage because for some reason it doesn't have it in Beyond. So
I think it's
2d6 plus 2.
2d6 plus 2, yeah.
So that is 6 necrotic damage, and this is the fun part. You've actually felt this before.
Oh boy.
And your strength stat is reduced by 3.
It's okay. I don't use that.
I mean,
So now it's -4. Woohoo!
your strength's -4.
It's a -1.
Nice.
And you said -3, so yeah, now it's
Yeah.
a
Well, this would be
-4.
-4. It's 5. So you'd be 5. It's a
Oh,
-3, I think.
Yeah, -3, so I'd be at -4.
So that's those 3. Mega, it's your turn.
All right. So Mega's going to attack the shadow in front of him again.
Okay. That does hit. 13 hits. And you just dissipate it.
Poof.
Oof. Really happy that you came in with Spaguglio. Okay. And you still have movement if you want to move before starting your next turn. It's up to you.
Yes, I
Nice.
do.
Okay. Spaguglio. You have advantage on the one below you, but just not the one up to your left.
Okay, I'm
Because
gonna
it's where
attack the
Mega
one
is.
below me with the rapier. 20 is a hit.
That hits.
9,
Nice.
Nice.
It's definitely looking hurt.
and I'm gonna hit him again with the dagger. Okay, attack.
Kill it and get more of those
Damage.
temporary hit points.
18.
That hits.
Yeah, I know, right? And then damage. 2.
Okay. It is looking pretty hurt at this point, but still alive. The one to your left is looking hurt-ish, but the one below you is looking pretty hurt.
Nice.
Okay. First is the one to your left. It's going to do a thing, because that's what shadows do. 13?
Nope.
Nice.
I'm at 14 right now. Unless Mage Armor didn't come with me.
Mage Armor will come with you.
Okay.
Whew.
The next one is a 17.
That one hits.
For 6 points of necrotic damage and 1 less strength.
-5. You said 6 how much damage?
Well,
Sorry?
you were at 8 strength, and then you lost what?
3.
3
And then
plus 1,
1.
so it's -4 total. So you're at 4 strength right now.
That's not good.
Oh, okay.
You're
So
at
it's not the
4.
modifier that's changing. It's the
no.
flat.
It's the flat
Okay.
strength. You were at
Okay.
4 strength.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't think we want to see what happens if you get to 0.
No one
No.
wants to see what happens when you get to 0
Okay.
anything.
0 is a bad number.
I
It's
don't-
a bad
I-
number.
I don't think it's normal death saves at this point.
Okay. Mega. It's your turn.
All right.
We'll be
Um,
fine.
So Mega's just gonna keep taking care of business to hit the one in front of him. How about a
Does
crit fail?
Does not hit. You swing your axe and it goes right through the shadow. Doesn't seem to take any damage. Spaguglio. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one below me. 14.
That hits.
Okay. 4.
Just barely alive.
Okay, offhand weapon.
You see it like dissipating and coming back, just like wavering almost completely out of existence.
17.
That hits.
4.
And it is dead.
7 temp hit points.
Woo!
Can you get 7 temp strength?
Eh,
And
buy
it's
strength?
this turn. It's going to attack Spaguglio. 6 does not hit.
No.
It's all fun and games till they start to hit. Mega. Your turn.
He moves over. Great axe. Hold on 1 second. I gotta check something here.
Sure.
Where is it? Okay. Even though I'm not raging,
Hmm?
I can still recklessly attack.
Yes, reckless attack doesn't require rage.
Yep. So I am going to do so.
Okay. Attack with advantage. It hits. That definitely hits. Damn. And it is dead. You just bring your axe down, just chop right through it, and this time it just dissipates.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab Spagoo. It dissipates.
You are feeling a very, very
Yeah.
strong pull back to your.
I'm gonna
body.
grab Spagoo and say, "We got to get back. Don't tell Kiva."
And
he
actually,
clarifies. Then he clarifies about the shadows.
Amazing.
okay. Mega, you can just barely make it back. Spagoogly, you don't have enough movement to make it back, so you would get pulled because
Okay.
you're.
I was
you're
just
slower.
I was gonna say, since I already had grabbed him by the front of his shirt, can I just like pull him along?
We'll let you. Okay, I'll give you that one. You can pull him along if he wants to. If Spaguglio would let you pull him along.
Are you willing,
Oh, yeah.
Spagooglio?
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to
I
the
mean,
body.
I'm no more willing than I am to do anything else. So.
You do notice as you leave the room, there is still the one green and the one red.
Okay.
And we're back.
Eva has like moved away from the wall and is now just like standing there with her arms crossed, looking at these two.
Nice.
We fit. I assume we fist bump when we come back.
Oh, of course. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So
So yeah, there's a room,
mm-hmm.
not unlike the one you described.
Not.
Right.
no chickens though.
No,
Alright.
definite no. No chickens.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Mega goes over like, "Can I borrow your chalk?"
very hesitantly, just like slowly gives it to you. I'd better get this back.
So Mega will go over to the top to the barrel here to draw on the top of the barrel. He's like, "Okay, so there's looked like a magic circle thing on the ground, and then there were like four stones, kind of like you were talking about, but there were 4 of them. One of them had this symbol, and he'll draw like the circle basketball type symbol.
Yeah, the circle with a line and the 2 curved lines.
Yep.
And then I guess I'll draw the one that I saw.
The upside down triangle.
Yeah.
The 2 of them had these symbols, and then there was one that was like buzzing, and I touched it and it turned green.
Okay.
And
That's all that happened.
then Spagooglio touched the other one that was the other one was just cracked like down the middle. It didn't have anything written on it, and that one turned red, but nothing happened.
Absolutely nothing.
What's your passive
weird.
insight, Kiva?
My passive insight.
Minus 14.
I'm gonna have to make you both are gonna have to roll deception.
Yeah, mine would be a
'Cause it's
12.
too high to just pass it off. This is. Oh wow. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I
have
thought
a
you were supposed
plus-
to be good at deception, Spagooglio.
I got a +5. I have a
I'm also supposed
+5.
to be good at things, but
Well,
dice rolls hate me. I
Kiva,
might start
That was against
rolling
passive
IRL.
insight.
Kiva, passive insight. Your passive
Yeah.
is 12.
Passive
Yeah.
passive
So
is
you
12.
both knew that they're just not telling the truth,
Oh,
Um,
okay.
just
We're pretty-
passively. They look
Are you-
sketchy.
Julio's pretty
AF.
shocked.
Are
He's
you
pretty
sure?
shook
Oh,
up.
okay. Hang on. Here's a question. So they were in combat.
He
But-
looks. Spaguglio looks weaker. By the way, he
Yeah,
does
and-
definitely
and
look weaker.
There's
Probably
no, like,
sweaty.
There aren't physical wounds, but there is like
Yeah.
Like he looks worse for the wear after having gone.
So when they kind of
through
came
the-
back into their bodies, you almost noticed like an instantaneous like Spaguglio. Actually, no. I guess while they were holding the crystal, you saw Spaguglio kind of get drained a little bit. You would have
Okay.
seen that while they were holding it.
So
like a
yeah, so
wilting plant.
Crealis says, are you sure nothing happened? You don't look so good, Guglio.
I'm just really hungry.
All right, fine. When he touched the tombstone, the 3 shadows popped out and
He touched
did
the
their
cracked
shadow.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, when he did. He's pointing at Spugulio.
Mhm.
They just
Shadows
wanted.
popped up, but we took care of them.
Yeah, we told them where
Sure,
the
yeah.
shadow convention was, and they went on their way.
Hey, we'll go talk to the shadow.
All right. Well,
Mistakes may have been made.
Yeah,
it sure sounds like it.
when you say this, Spaguglio, your dagger is like, good one.
Now,
my
maybe
God.
we can try to amend some of your mistakes by actually thinking about this before we just dive right in looking for chickens. Which, by the way, did you find any?
Not yet, but we can go back.
Theoretically, they could be shadow chickens. We didn't look that closely. They ran around like chickens.
They did
Maybe
not.
you should
but
think
you-
about
that's
things
fine.
before you just
Amazing.
start touching random objects in another plane.
That goes against most of what I stand for.
I understand. Now, let's go back to our note here, and is just going to fully ignore Spaguglio while looking at the note.
In my defense, that was the first time I've been to another plane.
That is fair. He, on the other hand, has no excuse.
I love it.
Is it
What
vibes
does
of
the note say again?
When the
It
void
says-
extends
hang
its reach, the world
the
will
one-
tremble.
Not that one. The other one. The one about the chicken.
The chicken? That was about abyssal chickens in crates. It was essentially just a note about abyssal chickens in crates.
In the back of the
Cool.
room.
Yeah.
4 crates in the back of the
Far
room.
in the back of the. I probably shouldn't have said room. It was 4 crates in the back of the stronghold.
and it actually delineated which crate.
In the back 4 crates, yes.
Ega is feeling a little bit abashed right now, and so he's willing to take the the tongue lashing from Kiva on this one. Now that the brain is caught up with the muscle, it's thinking, yeah, that was
That would not have
That's
been
a
the best
smart
idea.
probably a little silly of us to have done.
Oh my gosh.
Walk
Well,
in,
no,
touch
it's
one.
us.
It worked. Touch the other one. Good.
To be fair, I said touch all of them. We didn't try that.
Didn't.
I mean, no. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so well, which ones did you touch?
The broken one.
Yeah, the one that's
The
vibrating.
one was the one
in-
that released the shadows.
Yeah,
so
the one that's vibrating and is green. That's the first one we touched, and then there's one that's red, and that's the second one we touched, and that's the one that the shadows popped out of.
all right. Let me see if I can go fix your mistakes.
Oh, why don't I go with you? I promise not to touch anything, but if more shadows pop out, then at least there's 2 of us.
Yeah, maybe we should all go.
It's a crystal party.
Oh my god. Sure, let's have a crystal party. Can you
Let's
mutter
go.
that under your breath?
Everybody goes.
And I'd like to
Alright.
deliberately touch the sword to the crystal if we're all going. I'll touch it.
I
and
also
I'll touch it with the
Want to make
sword.
a small amendment and make it clear it's the imp that said it's a crystal party.
Yeah,
It's-
he's
Is
coming
that what
too.
you're calling yourself now? The imp?
I'm gonna make sure. So I'm gonna touch it, and I'm also gonna like sword touch it, which looks really weird because
DG?
yeah,
So you
and I guess nobody else would understand that either because they don't
Nah,
know.
it just looks
what-
really
No.
strange.
But I've
Yeah.
given up on understanding you. That's the beauty of
Like,
it.
that's
I don't
most
care
people at this
anymore.
point. I don't even know what he's doing. Okay, so you all touch the crystal. Nothing strange happens with the dagger. Because it went through
Damn
with
it.
you before anyway, so it's like... Yep.
I was hoping his consciousness he'd be outside of the sword.
Okay.
We get to see.
So you guys can
It was
all
worth a shot. It was
go
worth a
back
shot.
to the room, because I imagine you're all rushing to the room, because I'll pull you all back in, because sometimes the walls are a little bit...
Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Weird.
So which one's got touched?
So upper right is still lit
Yep.
green, and upper left is red.
Is red. What does this one look like on the bottom left?
The upside down triangle.
And that's the same as the one that Spaguglio touched?
The one that Spulio touched was cracked.
That one was cracked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about this one?
That was the basketball. So it was the circle with the line through it, and then the two curves. It's not actually a basketball, but that's the best way to describe the shape.
That's totally understandable.
Yeah.
And what about the one that Mega touched?
It
It's just
was the
vibrating.
one that's vibrating.
Oh, it's just vibrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. And it said something about chickens.
Mega's gonna wander over towards this door.
It,
You
He's
should
not gonna.
touch them.
He's not gonna open it,
okay.
but
Yeah.
he's just gonna like
That's fine.
listen at it, like as you know.
Yeah, can I do a quick Arcana check on this to see like
Sure.
if the green is all that we needed, or if we needed to, if maybe there's something else that's missing?
Roll Arcana to see if you to gain some
give me
insight to this
good.
puzzle.
Thank you.
Nice.
First good roll of
Um,
the day. Jeez.
So it seems to be partially complete, and actually through your magical training, you realize that the upside down triangle is a symbol for water in alchemy, and the circle basketball is a symbol for terra.
Okay.
Orth.
The oath.
I think I'm gonna go touch the one for Earth because earthquakes.
Okay. It lights green, and the door behind Mega opens up, and you don't feel a pull specifically anymore, almost like your time was extended
Okay, all right.
this time.
I will kind of tell everybody that like I think we should be good for right now. We can go investigate before we go back.
Maybe we should touch the fourth one just to be safe.
Let's not.
No, that's okay.
Let's not. You.
Mega was
Silly
drawing
bitch.
his breath to say something, and is like, okay, okay.
Okay, so you move through the back. It just looks like a corridor. Couple crates. Gonna keep on keeping on down the corridor. To your right is another What?
Ooh, I was gonna say I didn't realize it wasn't a dead end. We're good. I
not
thought
a
that
dead
was the end, and I
And
was gonna start
Mega.
investigating.
Okay, no one would have seen it yet. If you guys want to keep going down the corridor or stay.
Mega's gonna look back and like motion
Gonna
the other
try.
people like towards like follow. Come on, follow me.
I'm a struggle.
Eh.
I think
The gun
Krios
doesn't
needs
like you
help.
moving through a wall. Yeah, if you try and do like a direct
I
movement,
keep-
and
I
if it
keep trying to
intersects
do
a
it.
wall,
I
it'll be
just,
like, no.
Yeah, it's just.
I keep trying.
Okay. You see there's a little room off to your left,
Oh.
and you see
Oh.
standing, so Krialis sees standing in front of you a shadowy looking demon that notices you and looks and says, if you answer my riddle, you will answer my riddle to unlock the final lock.
Okay.
Get Spaguglio.
I feel like
Not one
skids to a halt,
word.
and that happens. Okay.
Not a single word.
Everyone breaks me when they speak. What am I?
Silence.
Correct. And he
See,
disappears.
I didn't say anything,
Simple.
and I was right.
Here, you always say the wrong things.
It is at this point
Apparent-
that you all go rushing back to your body. You don't take damage, but you all go
Yup.
back to here. And you notice when you come back into the stronghold that the crystal seems to no longer be dark and is just a normal crystal.
I'm gonna take it.
Sure, it's a
A
ruby.
normal crystal that's worth
Worth
Thank you.
50 gold.
1,000 gold.
50 gold.
Beautiful.
Oh, 50 gold.
1,000 gold.
Well,
1,000
that's less exciting.
It's like half a
So-
Nothic's eye.
Yeah. So, all right. Kiva takes the crystal. Mega looks at Spagugo. Well, chickens.
Chickens.
Okay. You guys make your way back.
Yeah, I think we'll all make our way back. Maybe some of us hesitantly.
So you guys would make your way back to however far you want to go. It would probably be the
So-
room, because you did notice there were some crates in the other room, but not like they were like see-through crates almost.
So, when we're going up to these, Mega's gonna like. Is this crate? Wait, okay, hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna figure this isn't a back room, you know. So he's gonna like shake the crate and see like, you know, does it sound like there's anything in it?
Yeah.
Nope.
I was gonna knock on it. Same thing. Yeah. Okay.
Nothing happens.
Right.
I guess.
Same with this one. Nothing.
Yep, nothing.
All right. So it's gonna. Are Kiva and Kriel's gonna come with us?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I had to add
Oh,
things
okay.
to my inventory, and then I'm slow
Ruby.
with the moving. Yes.
In this room, you see a suit of armor with a spear and a shield, and 6 crates lining the 2 sides, and then 2 slightly larger crates in the back.
These gotta be the chicken crates.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on the crate. So I guess everything in this vicinity. But
You don't notice any magic in this vicinity? How large is the detect magic?
30
Isn't
feet,
it
probably.
30 feet?
I'll double check. It's either 60 or 30.
I
One
thought it
sec.
was 30 feet, 30 foot like radius.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
30 feet from you.
Okay, you don't sense any magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Creel's checking out that door.
Okay. On the door, you see the exact same password written on it. When the void extends its reach, the world will tremble and all will fall silent. And there are 3 like lock symbols on it that all seem unlocked. All of them looking like they're in the unlocked state.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, so she'll
I'm checking these
like
crates.
reach out and try it.
You gonna reach out and try the door? Okay, so first crates. First we'll do crates, but then we'll do the door. So you check the crates.
And I will be close behind Crealis. I'm not letting that little one too far out of my sight.
Okay.
I'm cautioning Spoogler to be careful, you know, because these are probably the chickens, and if we can keep them in the crates, let's do that.
So the way I'm kind of gonna do this, I guess I'll describe it. I'm gonna like knock on the outside of the crates.
Okay. So you knock on the outside of the crate first. Nothing happens. The second one, you hear some movement inside. The third one, you also... So essentially the back 4, not the large crates, but the back 4 small crates, you're going to hear movement.
Mega
Slow.
looks at Spaguglio, gives him a thumbs up, and he points at the back 4. It was like, these are the chickens.
Do we have a bag of holding?
We do.
Crealis, you
I
hear
know.
chanting behind the door as well as Kiva. Just some
Kiva, get up.
dark
Kiva.
chanting.
Yes.
You have to take one of these crates.
No,
in
let's
your-
let's finish clearing it, and then we'll load all of them onto the cart.
So
Why take one chicken when we can take 4 chickens?
To be fair, there's probably more than one chicken in these, but okay.
are you opening the door stealthily, Crealis, or are you just kind of going in?
Oh yeah, especially if I hear chanting.
Okay, so you can roll stealth then.
Yes.
Do you want stealth or sleight of hand?
I guess you're not picking a lock or anything. You're just stealthily trying to open a door. You don't have to pick it.
I mean, stealth is definitely my better skill.
Is it now?
I mean, it's a +8 rather than a +6, so yeah.
Okay, so you open the door and it just like it's a large-ish stone door with the carvings on it of the letters. In common, funnily enough.
Oh.
And you just hear it go.
Yeah, it's just not a silent door. Okay.
And the chanting stops
Uh-huh.
at that moment. Are you proceeding?
Like once I hear that, I am right behind Crealis. They are not gonna go in this alone.
So okay. So I crack it open, I creak it open. How open is it? Like, is it enough for me to like
It's like half open.
kind of peek through?
So yeah, no, you could peek through it.
I'm gonna do that. Okay. How
Sorry.
do I see a lot of people?
You see one knight dressed a larger knight dressed in similar but slightly more fanfare-ish armor, a little more higher up, and he's actually
Okay.
looking straight directly at you.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Hello. We don't get much visitors back here. What are you doing here?
And Crealis kind of furrows her brow. I'm actually not sure anymore.
I mean, the world will all end shortly at some point. If you'd like to, I'll gladly have a bit of a chat.
Oh, why?
Like,
Why is
because
it?
I'm still like behind the door. I don't want them to see me because I'm the scary looking one. I'll kind of just like push Crealis, just like a little pat, just like go on.
Crealis like hops in, like, oh,
She's the least intimidating out of all of us, so like
And
might as well.
What do you mean the world's going to end soon?
Well, when the void... Did you not read the
Oh, I thought, but it
sign?
wasn't that was a riddle though.
But it also is what will happen. When the void extends its reach, the world will tremble, and all will fall silent.
Is that happening now?
He kind of puts his greatsword, which he's wielding, on the ground, and kind of leans up against it in a very casual manner.
Casual lean on death weapon.
Yeah.
Come here often.
We're working on that. Yes, the Void Knights have been working on that for a little while. I believe we're getting closer.
Oh, you're making the void reach out?
Well, yes.
Why would you do that?
It is time for the end of the world and the rebirth of a new one.
Why?
Do you not see the terrible things that happen every day around you? This world doesn't deserve to exist anymore. It hasn't in quite a long time, and the void has shown me the way. It can show you the way if you would like.
Crealis actually like a little hops in a little more and kind of sits down.
Okay.
Like thinking. Well, yeah, but isn't it better to try to fix things? How do you know the new world won't be the same way?
If it isn't, then we'll just start over again and again and again until it is the way it needs to be.
But you won't be around to do that.
True. I do not fear death. Do you, little one?
Like a definite look of fear, not of him, just like,
yeah.
When he says that, he's like, well, yeah. And she like with that kind of fear in her eyes, she looks up at him. You don't.
Not in the slightest. The void will consume us all in the end, so why fear death?
She looks down, thinking about that. And I guess that's true. But knowing that doesn't make it less scary.
Why are you here? I
She
heard some
does
commotion
glance-
at the front.
Sorry, say that again. Oh, commotion.
I heard some
Yeah.
commotion at the front. And I don't know
Oh,
you.
the road was blocked and it's blocked with magic, and we thought maybe something in here was the reason.
We wouldn't have caused that. We don't normally set up traps outside of here. See, the way I see it, you have to have some friends to have broken into here and be where you are. Came in and slaughtered my people, which honestly, the void consumes all, so I understand that, but I would be going against my duties if I did not at least attempt to expel the intruders that are in front of me.
Oh, she kind of like nervously
He
clambers to her feet.
he takes the sword that's in the casual position, like flips it, grabs both hands. I'm so sorry that you fear death. For its cold embrace you will feel very shortly. And roll for
At this
initiative.
point- yeah, I was gonna say at this point Kiva like
Oh, boy.
bursts open and then through the door and is gonna
So I
say
think-
something really epic when it's her turn. Which
You
I
guys
don't
would
feel
have
like
heard that. But okay, so chickens. We'll roll initiative, but we're gonna go back to chickens for a little bit because you guys
I-
really want these chickens. Go back to
I look
Mega and
over-
Scuglio. Let's go chickens.
So I look over at Mega and I'm like, forget anything you ever knew about chickens. You're not gonna believe what this tastes like.
I'm more of a sheep guy, anyways.
Sheep ain't shit compared. This is an abyssal. You're never gonna get to.
That's not on the kind of track.
Once in a lifetime, you get to try this.
So, as we're talking about the chickens, do we hear the stone door open or any of like the?
Yeah, you hear essentially you hear the creak of the stone door, and you're gonna hear the conversation that's happening between the two.
Okay. So, Mega is gonna look, kind of before the because once the stone door opens, Mega's gonna would be like, oh, something's going down, and he would, carefully, try and come down and see, hopefully be down at the end, near Kiva.
Sure.
But first, Mega would be looking at the bigger, the left of the bigger crates,
Uh-huh.
and he'd kind of give it a nudge, see if it moves, see if there's movement from that one. You said there wasn't.
No, there was none from the bigger chest.
Yeah. So Mega's gonna actually reach to open up the bigger chest.
Okay. You open it up and you find some gold. 40 gold pieces.
Okay. But I imagine that before I have a chance to
Actually, pick it up. Yeah, you would have heard the noise at that point. When you opened it, you would have
okay.
heard the creak.
Okay, so open it up, hear the creak, go down.
Is
to
Scuglio
stand-
following, or is he just like hell bent on chicken?
I'd be a bit behind him because
Okay.
if the chickens get out, I'm pretty sure I know that it's not going to be good.
Okay. Mega, you can roll initiative. If it doesn't let you, let me know and I'll roll it for you.
It doesn't.
I ended up
Okay.
rolling it. If you go to the fight tab, I was able to roll it from there.
Oh really? Okay.
Okay.
That's where I
just rolled
always
mine.
roll.
I just rolled mine as a 1d20 plus 1.
What did you get? 9?
I got
Or
a
you got
17.
a 17? 17?
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. Nice.
I
Everyone else
wanted it to be
goes.
higher so I could come to Crealis's aid first, but
It's Crealis goes first. As the knight
I mean-
flips its sword and says his line.
Crealis is nervous enough that she like scrambles to her feet in time. And how high are the ceilings here, including in the hallway? Is the hallway
15 feet.
lower? 15 feet. Okay.
In this room, hallway's probably like 10.
In this room, it's more like 10, but the
Or no,
hall
in
is...
this room it's like 15. In the hallway it's like 10. It actually opens up a little bit because there's an altar he was saying
And
words at.
how tall is he?
He's roughly like 7.5 feet high.
I'm
That's a big boy.
gonna hope that he can't like reach all the way to the ceiling.
Sure.
I'm gonna fly forward, and I mean I don't have advantage. I don't have anything.
Correct.
It's just gonna be a attack.
So you're going down to attack him with your sword. So you are within his melee range to attack
Right
him with
now,
sword.
yes.
Yeah. That'll hit for 7 damage.
And then I'm going to disengage
Okay.
as a bonus.
Yeah. Cutting action.
And fly up in the corner, like
Over
above
there.
this thing, like
Sure.
to get just be out of reach. I mean, just it flying into the corner.
Gotcha. That works. Okay. Spagoglio.
Am I allowed to occupy the same space as Kiva?
I think gnomes can go through a space, or is that only halflings?
You two.
You can, if you have
'Cause you're
two
small.
size categories of difference, then you can just pass through and occupy the same space. Otherwise, you can squeeze past and it's considered difficult terrain, but you
Right.
can't occupy the same
And
space.
halflings get the ability to go through without the difficult terrain, right? Because halflings are
Probably.
special. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
like
so
well,
you
I
can.
They're sneaky.
I can make it to here then.
Yes. Because it would be difficult
Okay,
terrain.
so-
You have to end your space on Kiva, which you can't technically do. You
Yeah.
can't be in the same spot.
So I can't do anything. Past turn.
You can get there.
No,
Ready,
I
action.
can't.
You can't. He has
Wait,
25 feet of
Wait,
movement.
I could dash. I could dash.
You could dash. Actually, you
So
could totally
I-
dash if you wanted to.
Yeah. So that's 15, and then
there's 20 feet right here.
25.
25, 35, 40, 45, 50. You can get to that space right
Okay.
right in front of the door.
I'm gonna come right to here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Kiva. It's your turn.
Yeah. I am going to move forward. Oh, I can't see. Damn it. I'm trying to figure out where people are. Okay. Dude is right there and over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to come. I think I can pop over to this middle, right in front of him. And I am going to say that we do not disappear into the void. We all become stardust. And I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Nice.
Thank you. I was holding on that line for a minute. I want that line to land.
Amazing.
Okay. What's the save again for Moonbeam?
Let me double check. So, 5-foot radius, 40-foot cylinder. It must make a Constitution saving throw, and it takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much as a successful one.
Okay. It's an 18.
Okay,
That means it takes half, right?
succeed.
It's gonna
Yeah.
Okay, and
It's
Moonbeam's a what
being
radius again? I got
weird.
it for I can draw it. What's the radius again for Moonbeam?
5 feet. So it's just gonna be right where they're at.
Alright. I'm gonna draw it over here. Move it over him. Boop.
Are you kidding me?
4, 1 damage.
I hate that. But at least it looks pretty. At least
It does.
looks pretty.
He just kind of shrugs it
And
off.
as
After
a
you say your line, he
bonus
just kind of shrugs.
action- Yeah. As a bonus action, I am going to activate my starry form.
Nice.
And I am Where is it? I'm going to use my. I'm gonna take the. What is it called? Sorry, 1 second. It's so hard to find. The chalice form. So I'm gonna just have this like my two hands are gonna hold this starry chalice.
Yeah.
So whenever I use a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature within 30 feet of you, you gain 1d8 plus 2 hit points. So
Nice.
I'm gonna be dishing out health
Heck
after
yeah.
I'm done with my moonbeam. Just letting everybody know, because we all need it.
That
It's true.
sounds beneficial.
It does.
Yep, I'm actually gonna be helpful this time around. I swear.
So you cast your moonbeam, and then you have your chalice. You summon your starry chalice. He just kind of shrugs off the damage and stares right at you. Next is Mega's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Kind of go around. What's your
5,
movement?
10, 30, 15,
You can kind of sneak past him. You can get to about
20, 25,
Yeah, we'll
When
diagonal
he
it.
leaves that
30?
space, he also will take damage.
Okay,
Or actually, when he starts his turn there.
gotcha.
All right. So Mega comes in and he's like, I think you'll find that you're in for a rough afternoon.
It is afternoon. You're correct.
And in doing so, he rages.
It's the calmest
Yeah.
rager I know. Just like, I think you're in for a rough afternoon.
Then he will swing and recklessly attack with the great axe.
Okay.
Oops. What did I do? There it is. Attack with advantage. 15?
Does not hit.
Uh-oh.
You go in for your reckless attack. Just go overhead and chop him, and he just kind of dinks off his armor. It is now his turn, and he just kind of looks back at Kiva and says, "The void will consume all stars," and just makes. He has to do a con save to start, right?
He does have to do another con save, yeah.
It's a 5, so he takes full damage.
Oh, sorry, I forgot a space. Oh,
Space.
I put
No,
the
it's
space in the wrong place.
What a weird thing to say.
14 damage. Nice.
He was speaking in tongues now.
Hey, whatever, it's working.
Yeah. Yeah, keep doing it.
14's good.
And Mega, you get an attack of opportunity. Does not hit, and he is going to make 2 attacks against Kiva.
Okay.
The first one, you see his sword glow just negative energy, and he actually goes for like an underhand upward strike against you, and you have the similar sensation to what happened with the crystal. I'm not going to have a whole nother map for this, but you are pushed back to about there. Your body is here, and you look like you're in the ethereal plane. And when your body was where your body was, you see a just being of pure void just standing there. No one else sees this. All you see is the slash happen. Everyone else sees a slash, upward slash of negative energy, and Kiva just head down like she was touching the crystal. Kiva gets like pushed out of her body, and in front of her is standing a just being of pure darkness.
Cool.
And then he is gonna end his turn there.
Oh,
Do I take damage, or was that it? Was that just the effect?
Not yet.
Great! Hey, thanks!
Crealis, it's your turn. For the purposes, she is not near you. You can't get sneak attack off of her unconscious or semi-conscious
well, I
body.
couldn't anyway, because. Oh, no, yeah, because she's incapacitated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, Creolis is just gonna like swoop over and back
Do the same.
with the disengage.
Yeah. So remove your attack. That
Nice.
hits.
Minimum 5 damage.
Okay.
Important question. Do I lose my concentration?
Roll a Constitution save.
Sorry, I almost forgot Moonbeam is a
Actually, no, you don't, because you didn't take damage. So your
Okay.
concentration would still exist. Because like the mage armor still existed through going into it, so the concentration would technically still exist because you're not really you're not incapacitated as far as D&D is concerned.
Right. All right. Cool. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
No
Sorry
problem.
to interrupt.
And at the end of Crealis's turn, you said you were going to disengage and then go back.
Yep.
At the end of your turn, he just reaches his hand up, clenches it, and Kiva, you're going to take. Now you have to roll a Constitution save. You're going to take 6 points of psychic damage as the ethereal plane, the plane that you are in, like racks back and forth, and you like your eyes almost start to like buzz, and your brain starts to you're good. It's only it'll be a DC 10.
There's that con save.
And your head just kind of racks from pressure, just psychic pressure crushing in on you.
So
everyone outside just sees him do this.
And the head on her body, her head isn't.
You would hear her head. You would see her head kind of move back and forth in her body a little bit.
Okay.
Similar to like you would have seen Spaguglio look a little bit weaker.
Yep.
Spaguglio. Speaking of,
I'm gonna walk up to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level. So he has to make a dex save of 13.
Is that a touch spell or is that does the Burning Hands have a range?
It's a 15.
Oh, it's like
the notes make
line?
it's a self/15-foot cone is what it says on D&D Beyond. So it says as you hold out your hand, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So theoretically, there's nothing except for him in that 15-foot cone, based on exactly where I'm standing.
Based on exactly where I am. So dex save.
Yeah.
It's an 11.
Okay, so he fails.
Nice.
So now we roll 4d6.
Nice. Burning Hands is a great spell.
And we do 19 damage.
Damn. He is starting to look hurt.
And Spaguglio just says nothing because he can't impress an unconscious Kiva. So he just says nothing and just goes like, nah. Normally he'd say something about his magic being better or bigger, and it's like...
I also want to make it clear that he doesn't say... He doesn't... You see his armor look a little bit scuffed. He doesn't look hurt. He doesn't wince. You just see that he, like... His armor looks a little bit scuffed. When I say he's looking hurt. He just has the same blank expression.
Me too.
Okay, so Kiva.
Me too.
It is your turn. There is a creature in front of you, and you feel like you cannot move.
Okay. If I move my moonbeam.
Oh, and at the end of his turn, he raises his hand again and does that, but he doesn't you don't feel damage anymore. You actually see the creature in front of you grow a little bit larger.
Can I move my moonbeam? So there's the one in front of me, and he's kind of like the.
You could move it to hit them both if you'd like.
Yeah, I want to see if I can hit them both.
So you can put it like there.
Yeah. And maybe give him a little burn.
A little
on
burn.
both planes.
Oh, that's the wrong
baby.
Yeah. So con save. We'll do him first, and then we'll do the small guy. It's a 12 con save from him. So is that full damage?
Beats it.
It-
Beats it.
Okay,
and
so then
he
that would
mates it
be
just barely.
3 damage then. And then the other guy is a 10, so he'll take full 7.
Cool.
Okay.
Um,
Is moving moonbeam a bonus action or an action?
moving moonbeam is my action.
Okay.
I won't have a bonus action. No, I will not have a bonus action. That is my action.
Okay.
But they
well,
will both take more damage since they're sticking around.
Gotcha. So, Mega, it is your turn.
All right, Mega's gonna drop his great axe. Mega's gonna step up and grapple the Void Knight.
Okay.
Is that gonna hurt Mega with the moon?
No, he's because it would have hurt you if it would hurt Mega because you're both in that like spot where you're in a corner.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming we can kind of like.
And
avoid it,
theoretically,
Yeah.
he could step back 1 square and he'd be fine. So
Yeah.
but it's true. Yeah.
he'd still be within.
So we're
5
doing strength v or athletics v athletics. Damn, you got him. You grappled him. Barely with that crit. So you go up to him and you just grapple. You just grab onto both sides of him, hold him in place. Okay.
Rah!
So it is its turn. It's his turn. Rawr.
I like to imagine that you did it very sarcastically. You're like,
No.
"Rawr, I'm a half orc."
Gonna make its con
Since-
save.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll take full damage. It's 11.
11.
Nice. Nothing will make its con save. It's 15, so it only takes 5. So he is going to make 2 attacks against Mega first. So the first one is an 8 and is not going to hit. Second one is a 23.
That'll hit.
And just like the last time, his sword just negative energy just goes right up his sword. And you feel the same exact thing with the crystal. You get bumped back 2 squares, you lose your grapple. Your unconscious body is actually loosely holding on to him with your head down. And I forgot to put your body tokens are these things right here. And another void creature pops up.
Does he see Kiva?
He
my God,
does. He does see Kiva. So this one with Kiva is going to attack. The slightly larger one is going to make an attack, which these are custom, so we roll here. That is a 15.
15 hits.
Okay.
Did he make his con save?
Yeah, he made his con save. He's actually looking pretty hurt. Even though he failed it, he's actually looking pretty hurt. The larger
Okay.
one. Okay. So that is 13 necrotic damage.
I am going to use my stone's resilience to
Okay.
reduce that.
Roll your d12.
I'm not good.
2. Nice. At the end of the Void Knight's turn, it would have moved left towards Spuglio.
Mm-hmm.
The void creature in front of Mega's not gonna get to go because the one in front of Kiva didn't get to go on that turn. Okay, Crealis, it's your turn.
Well, now that I'm next to someone, I can maybe get sneak attack.
That's true.
Maybe. Maybe.
Nice. That hits.
I roll consistently
You rolled
24.
24 is a lot.
That's going to be 18 piercing damage.
Nice. Okay.
And I will still
Disengage
like.
and go.
I don't want this to happen.
Okay.
No, someone needs to stay like out here, right? So, or
Gotcha.
this needs to be not whatever is happening to them. So I disengage and fly back.
Okay. See that. I
I love
almost
that
did
it's
wrong
like
math.
half my face.
There we go. We did right math. So at the end of your turn, he's gonna do the same. He's gonna reach his hand up and go grasp it again. The people outside are still just randomly seeing him at the end of turns just do this. You see like a little bit of negative energy kind of course through his hand, but that's about it. And Mega, you are going to take, where's that die? There you are. You're going to take 8 points of psychic damage, and Kiva, you are going to take 12 points of psychic damage. As Kiva, you feel it slightly more oppressive this time.
I am down.
You're unconscious?
I am.
Okay. You fall over
Whoa.
unconscious.
In
Well,
another
be
realm.
unconscious last time I got hit, but
Do we
It was on
notice
you,
any?
Dennis.
Do we notice anything?
You see her body looking very hurt. Her body, she doesn't go back into her body, but you do see the body, rather than stand up with their head down, you see her slump to the ground.
But I guess what I'm wondering is I wouldn't have any reason to believe that she's actually down in another plane or anything.
Well,
You do see the
The
body,
moonbeam
like
does
you
go
see a
away.
change in the body to the point where it slumps to the ground. It's up to you whether you think you
Okay.
put 2 and 2 together, but you do see her body in your realm like fall over.
Okay. Okay.
Mega does see Kiva go down. And Moonbeam is gone.
Okay, that's a pretty clear indication.
Actually,
That
yeah,
would
that's
be-
true. Moonbeam is gone.
That would be enough for me to realize something.
yeah, Moonbeam would definitely be gone.
Spaguglia.
Okay.
He's looking hurt. He is looking. His armor and his body is looking hurt. His gaze is still like he is just looking you down.
Okay. Spaguglio is going to cast Booming Blade on his rapier, his packed weapon rapier attack.
Okay,
17
does not hit.
does not hit.
You
Okay,
wreath your blade and thunder energy. You go for a strike and it just right off the armor.
oh jeez.
He swings with the imp. Yeah, he swings with the imp. It's not even a sword anymore. It's just an imp that
Just
he's
the imp.
swinging.
Just swings an imp by its tail.
20.
Just barely hits.
Are you serious?
Yes.
God.
And 2 more damage.
He's alive, but he's looking very hurt.
Okay, and Spaguglio says, I wouldn't mess with us if I was you.
The gaze is just locked. He is just locked onto you. He doesn't even, at your words, he doesn't even flinch. He just, you see this tattered looking like knight at this point with some pretty heavily damaged armor and whatnot. You see a couple cuts and bruises. You say that, his gaze just like looks straight at you.
Okay.
And he's going to do the same thing, but instead of taking damage, both of the creatures are going to look slightly larger. You actually noticed the one in front of you, Kiva, before you went unconscious. At the top of the round, lost its it went back to normal size, and Mega was
Interesting.
noticed as well.
Tells me
And
I
then
need
he,
to go, but
and
thank
then-
you for the info.
Yeah. And now Kiva, I need you to make a death save.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
Come
accustomed
on.
to these.
You can do this.
Ba, 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 ba.
Throw a crit fail just for fun. For
For
old time's sake?
For old time's sake. yeah.
Success. Nice.
Let's maybe not.
Let's not throw a crit fail. One
Can we
success.
perhaps
Mega,
avoid that?
it's your turn. front of you, you seem rooted in place. In front of you is the slightly larger looking void creature.
Okay. And is this like a full representation of my physical body?
Yeah, you don't like see. Yeah, it's not like you're a ghost where you're partially like you're floating or anything.
Okay.
You are in your physical.
So, okay. So, since I dropped my great axe before,
Yeah.
am I going to be able? Can I draw my
the
my
great axe
mace?
would be. You can draw your mace, yeah, because the great axe would be
Yeah.
technically on the or yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can draw
Okay.
your
So
mace.
I draw my mace and I'm gonna make an attack on the void beastie thing. And it's gonna be recklessly
Nice.
because it's what I do.
That hits.
All right. 2 for rage.
Oof.
8 total.
Okay, it is looking kind of hurt, but it is still up.
Yep.
And now it is its turn. It's going to make its attack against Spoguglio. First one's not going to hit. Second one does.
Jeez.
So I don't know how the timing works on this, but I want to cast Hellish Rebuke if possible before I get sent to the Shadow Realm. It's a reaction. And
To
I
getting
don't know.
We're getting attacked.
Yeah, I mean, if it's for
Uh,
getting, is it taking damage or getting attacked? What did it say?
It's taking. It says a creature that damaged you, but
Okay.
I don't.
You are not
So I don't
getting
know.
damage technically. The swing itself doesn't
Okay.
actually deal damage.
Okay. Okay.
But same style. Up through great sword uppercut. And now you see that Kiva is 100% down. And he's going
Okay.
to go and just kind of like, I guess, look up at Crealis.
Mm-hmm.
Just lock eyes with you. He
Come back
moves
down
kind of
here.
creepily too. Like he doesn't run at you. He just like slow walks almost.
Yes, as creepy people are wont to do.
Exactly. And okay, so then we have the creature. So it's advantage on someone who's unconscious.
Yes.
And then if it hits, it's an automatic crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that means 2 failed death saves.
Correct. That's right.
Okay.
It doesn't hit. Second one doesn't hit. Well, what's your AC? That was an 11.
12.
Damn.
12. AC 12.
Okay, even with advantage, you got a 7 and an 11. That's funny.
Great.
7, 11.
You love it. Love to see it.
And the one on Mega is going to make its attack against a Mega with advantage because of reckless attack. That is a crit. So it doesn't
Ooh.
matter. Oh god. And it's empowered.
I'll be fine
We'll all be fine.
in this world or the next.
For 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
As it just
Oy.
rears back and slams full force right into your chest.
All right, I'm going to use my relentless endurance.
So you're at 1 HP then? You did the
Yeah.
So as you're about to go unconscious, your orcish heritage was just like no, and you just snap right back into it.
No.
No.
Okay.
And now it's Crealis' turn.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't.
It's a miss, huh?
First one does not hit.
There's not going to be a second one.
Okay, disengage and fly back.
I'm going to. So, like, do I feel like he can reach me here?
He'd have to do some interesting things. He would, if he went for a swing, he would at least have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
That probably won't stop him.
This is the safest place.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I.
Are you
this
doing
is-
the disengage thing? Going back up the corner?
Yeah, I'm as far up in the corner as I can go. I'm just taking a look at things. Ends its turn.
Oh, do you need to even disengage? Well, I guess it's when it ends. It's when it ends its turn. So he would have to go through a series of
movement.
turns first, and then you would.
Turn,
Yeah.
Dash, disengage, or hide. Yeah, there's no way I can hide. Yeah, I'm just gonna Yeah, just go back to my corner. Just go back to my corner.
Happy
It's
little
fun.
corner.
Okay. Spaguglia. It's your turn.
This is tough. This is tough. Okay.
This is fine. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Just
Yeah,
fine.
Void will consume us
I
all.
had a plan, and then that plan was ruined. I was going to heal us all. And then that plan backfired.
I had a plan.
Let's see. We've got that one. I think that
This time it isn't actually my fault I'm down. This is totally purely coincidental.
Jeez.
It's true. Everyone was actually
It
in the
might be
group.
kind of my fault because I had taken damage before this and I didn't heal up and that was dumb. But besides that, it's not my fault.
I just feel like it's no one's fault. They're down right now. Because it's not like you guys were separated or anything. It just.
I am also that flavor of dumb, just so you know.
I am going to use Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Who looks more hurt?
The one in front of Kiva looks very hurt. The one in front of Mega looks kind of hurt, and then yours is perfectly fine.
Okay. I am going to hurl. I don't have to declare all the
You can
bolts
start
at
with the first
start,
one.
right?
Yeah, I let you declare
Okay.
them. Kind of like magic missile.
We're gonna start the one down by Kiva
Okay.
and
Roll for attack first.
cast spell, attack, normal, 15.
That hits.
Okay, so 4 damage.
It's still alive, but it's looking
Yeah.
pretty bad. Like
We're gonna hurl the
worse.
second one that way as well.
Okay.
20,
That hits.
and then damage for
It
9.
bursts into
Oh, wait.
flames.
Yeah, 2d6. Why does that say 3 rays?
Because you do it 3 times. It's not actually rolling 3
Oh,
rays.
okay.
Because
Yep. Scorching
Okay.
Ray.
yeah,
is
it
3
wouldn't.
attack.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
3
I'm
attacks.
just
It wouldn't
okay,
roll all
but
3 rays at once. I don't think.
okay. Perfect. I was like, is that 3 threes? I was confused there for a second. Okay, so now
yeah,
that
it's
one's
just rolling.
dead.
If you click on the damage, it shows that it's just rolling 2d6.
Okay,
It'll
and
break
I'm
it
gonna
down.
send the next one up to Mega.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
And 2 damage.
Okay. That one's
Um,
still looking okay. Then actually, it's at this point when that thing dies that Kiva you see her soul just float back into her body, and she's back into the
God damn it!
plane. Unconscious. Crialis, you see you see the slumped over form of Kiva fully just hit the ground at this point.
I was gonna go stabilize her, and now I can't even reach her now.
It's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
It is all fine. Our plan
I
was
was-
going as planned.
I was gonna be the hero.
It's all Sweelie ever wanted.
So I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Kiva, make a death save.
Yeah. Yeah, we do
20.
those here.
So close to being stable.
Oh my
You're
God.
2 successes.
Almost
Okay.
there. Almost there.
So
Finally, my rolls are getting decent. Right when I need them.
at the end of
Yeah,
this, he's
not
going
die.
to reach his hand up, and the 2 void creatures are going to look more powerful.
Of course they are.
Mega,
I summon all of my orcish, half orcish resolve and yell my defiance in whatever this void creature's face orifices are. And
It's face orifices. I like it.
Kill in whatever orifice I can find. Whether that be face or butthole.
That hits for sure.
or 11 points of damage.
Just smash whatever face or orifice it is in, and you pop right back into your body.
Yay!
I loosened it.
And at the end of your turn,
You loosen the orifice? Please.
at the end of your turn, it does its fist thing, and Spaguglio, you're lucky you killed it, takes 7 points of psychic damage.
Ha! That's all temp.
It's true, he took away your temp hit points. Now it's...
Oh shit! I had 7 more temp hit points because I killed the Kiva one, so I still have 7.
You took damage from the shadow.
Yeah,
but like, it doesn't.
But I
You-
killed a shadow.
It would replenish your up to 7, and now you're taking 7, which reduces it away,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
temp doesn't
okay.
add; it replaces.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just, like, infinitely stack temp hit points.
Otherwise.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
each time you gain temp hit points, whichever
It
like
just re-
your-
it
Whichever's the
resets.
highest replaces it.
Yeah.
Like, if you
Yeah.
were
Yeah,
at 7
okay.
and then you gained 14, you'd be at 14.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool. So
'Kay.
yeah, that just my reserves.
Maggie, you do still have movement.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
I like it. Okay. Cool.
Huh.
That is your
Oh.
turn. He
Oh,
moved
thank
back.
goodness!
It is its turn. It's going to make 2 attacks with disadvantage against Crealis as it is going at the very edge of its reach at the corner.
No! Not Crealis! Not our little one!
So 14.
No.
Okay.
Good.
21.
Oh my
Ooh, hit.
gosh.
He does the same uppercut, just. And as he says that, he says,
No.
embrace the void. To you specifically.
Rude.
And you get pushed back to here. You have your bodies in, like, here. And you are... Sorry, I need to actually make the body visible. There and there. Spaguglio's creature's going to attack. It is empowered. It is a 22
That's a hit.
for 13 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. 13.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And now is Crealis' turn. Top of the round.
Is this thing like flying?
Yeah, well, actually, you would have been knocked to the ground. So when you got pushed out of your form, you, like, lost flight and
So,
hit the ground.
What is its relationship to the brazier?
We're in a different spot.
So its relationship, you're asking if it's on fire?
Or is
Currently?
it like
It's like...
awkwardly like?
So the way the void... So describe the void creatures. They look like they're almost like they could fit into any space they want to. They almost seem amorphous in a way.
Okay.
So it's kind of like up against... In that little
Cool.
sliver you see above the brazier, it's kind of up against it a little bit and formed around it.
I see Sfuglio there.
Yes.
And this thing in front of it. I'm going to disengage.
You cannot move. You feel like you are rooted, similar
Are you
to
serious?
everyone else.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I've forgotten. Crealis, I didn't know.
It's true. Kraus hasn't been in here yet.
Okay. So cool.
Stabby, stabby.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
No,
We're
you're
not gonna die.
We're all
That
gonna die.
15
Yeah,
does
we're all
hit.
gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
No, but like all my
Look,
damage
if
is
I
from
get
sneak attack, and there's no way for me to get that here.
Okay, so you do 9 points of damage for your first strike.
And I can't do anything else. So
That second one does not hit.
cool. GG.
Okay.
Can you not disengage?
Oh, he's rooted.
He's rooted.
Disengage would mean moving.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
I can't dodge. Yeah, it's the dodge is what would be great, but
Yeah.
I can't move.
Spaguglia, it's your turn.
Okay. Spaguglio is going to.
Do the thing. I don't know what the thing is.
He's going to turn around and use his amulet to cast Eldritch Blast at the amorphic thing that's over by Crealis.
Spagulio's just like the actual MVP. He's sacrificing his own life for everyone else this time. He's turning over a new. He's showing his other side in the ether.
He's getting better at combat, and he's feeling way too confident.
That
The
too.
great part about all of this, you know what the great part about all of this is? Kiva's not going to see any of it, so we're not going to
True.
talk about it.
Probably the only reason it's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that didn't work.
It does not go off. So you reach up your amulet and you try and cast Eldritch Blast through it. About halfway through the incantation, you start tripping up your words and forgetting what to say, and it just kind of fizzles out.
Yeah, I'm guessing that doesn't count as an attack in such a way that I can use my off weapon.
No,
I think it has to-
no,
no.
because
You can only
it's
bonus action attack if you use the attack action.
action.
which was a
Yeah,
spell
you use a
casting
spell
action.
casting action, or in this case,
Okay.
a like item action, but not an attack action.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try to talk to it.
Sure.
No one's tried that yet. And I'm just gonna be like, what do you guys want?
See if it's Tim.
Are you Tim?
All you get in response is like a weird sound. I can't even make it with my
Yeah.
almost like a weird,
Yeah.
like a dripping sound. Like
Yeah,
a
it's not
liquidy
common.
sound.
Is
No,
it fair to say it's not common?
it doesn't even sound like a language.
Oh, so it's undercommon.
Sure.
Whoa!
Hot take.
Alright.
Undercommon's not even a language. Just for that, at the end of your actually, it's not just for that. At the end of your turn,
I would penalize that personally.
Crealis, he raises up his hand. Crealis, you're going to take 1 point of psychic damage because he rolled low, and Smaguglio,
Oh, one.
you're going to take
What did I
12
say?
points
What,
of psychic
like
damage.
11?
Okay, I'm down now.
You took 11. So you do feel like every turn you're in the void. So like with you were in there 2 turns, and you felt like it did more the second time around.
Yeah.
Gross.
Squiglio is down. Kiva, I need you to make a death save. Do it. Just do this. You got this. Don't roll a 1, and it's still
I
okay.
don't know why you're saying that I don't got this. 'cause
Crit!
I don't have
Oh!
You are stabilized.
And she stabilized me
Excuse me.
somehow.
Excuse me, 1 hit point.
That's
One
not how
hit
that
point.
works.
Yeah, she gets 1 hit point now.
She gets 0 hit points, but it's breathing.
No.
Does it
No,
actually?
seriously.
Does it actually work?
When you roll a 20
Oh,
on
nice.
a death save,
You have 1
Yeah.
hit point and are
wake up
prone
at
and
1 hit
conscious.
point. But it's the end of your turn.
Really?
Correct.
Yeah.
It actually manually put in the 1 hit point for me.
Nice.
Touch that.
So that is. I've
Nice.
never actually had anyone roll a 20 on their last death save. That's awesome.
Hey. Look
Or
at
any
it.
of their
Here we
death.
go.
Yeah, on any death save, it's an automatic 1 hit point. You're awake.
Unless it's the first one, right? Because doesn't
No,
it
any
only
of them.
count as 2 successes?
No, it's any
all
of them.
successes. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So I've never had anyone roll a 20 on a save.
Don't take this away from us, Cal.
No, that's fine.
We need this.
I trust you.
We need this.
Oh my
And
God.
at the end of Kiva's turn, as she wakes up and you like breathe, Mega's, which was probably going to try and stabilize her, you see Kiva just go, and like her eyes open up as she's prone on the floor. The knight's going to raise its hand, and the void creatures are going to look slightly more powerful. Mega, it's your turn.
All right, Kiva's up. We're good to go.
We are. And this time I am gonna heal everybody.
Mega runs over with his mace. You know, gets to the where the void knights turn around to look at him. He's be like, you know, he can't think of anything witty to say. He's just, you know, he's
He's just
pissed
going.
off. He's He's on pure 100% adrenaline,
Yeah.
reckless attack.
Does not hit.
19? What?
Serious.
Krialis just barely hit with a 20.
That's very rude.
That's not nice.
It's not
Very
nice.
mean.
You're correct.
Maybe you should think about your choices and what you've done.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my.
It's fine.
That was my chance to win.
That was my chance to win. He's a rough one. Okay, so it is his turn. He's going to make 2 attacks against Mega with advantage because reckless. The
That
first
hits.
one is going to hit, and it is going
I
to,
got you. It's gonna be okay.
rather than negative, it is actually just going to make a straight up attack with the greatsword against you this time, seeing that you have come back for
Doesn't matter how much it's
13 slash because he's already at 1. I mean, and he also couldn't do your entire health total, so you're definitely just unconscious.
Yep, but that's still halved.
True. So there's literally no way he could outright kill you because you're raging,
Yeah.
and there's no way. Yeah, but
Right.
you are unconscious,
Yep.
and he is going to move
Does
right.
he know?
to-
Does he notice? Does he notice? That
She
she's
breathed
unconscious?
kind of loudly. It was a crit success, so I feel like when you crit success and you get the hit point, you're like,
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay. That kind of
Look, see here. No.
thing. No. Okay, so the 2 voidlings turns. It's gonna make an attack against Krialis. That is a 19,
Yeah, it's a hit.
and that's right because it doesn't get advantage, so it's just 19. For 8 points of psychic damage, not necrotic damage. These things do necrotic, and then an advantage attack against Spoguglio. The first one's only an 11. The second one is a 12. He rolled a 5 and a 6. Does 12 meet it?
So
Mage armor wouldn't be on anymore because you would have fallen
So-
unconscious. Unless, is it constant?
so here's the thing.
concentration.
Mage armor would be on, but there's no way I'd get the bonus from dual wielding. So I'm at 12.
What do you mean?
You get a like I have the feat that gives me like plus
He gets
1
bonus
AC
AC
for holding
if
2
he's
weapons.
dueling.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you be at 13 because you were at 14 with mage armor?
So hang on.
Sorry, yeah.
Mage
yeah.
armor works without concentration,
So that's a plus 1.
and as long as you are not wearing armor, it gives you its bonus. Has
Yeah, and
nothing
then-
to do with what weapons you're holding.
No, but I have another thing that gives me.
He
plus
has the
1 AC
defensive
to
duelist,
holding
I
2
think, or
weapons.
something. He has a
Yeah, so
feat.
that's just on top of that.
Yeah,
You-
that one doesn't exist anymore, is what I'm saying. Because I'm unconscious. There's no way I could reap the benefit of having
What do
2
you mean you're
weapons
unconscious? You're
wielded.
conscious.
He's unconscious.
No, I'm unconscious.
That's why
Oh.
it has
Yeah,
advantage.
down.
He went
So-
unconscious.
I missed that.
Yeah,
yeah.
so I have 13 instead of 14 AC,
He
so we
rolled
should
a-
still be good.
Yeah, he rolled a 5 and a 6, so.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he has a plus.
But
that
yeah,
you
but
can do the math with.
mage armor persists for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flat.
So he rolled an 11 and a 12 total, just barely missing you with both strikes.
Okay.
Krialis,
Mm.
it's your turn. That hits. It is looking barely alive. That hits.
Nice. Krialis has had enough of this shit.
And it is dead. You go back into your body. You do still have your movement. And you're over here.
Why does it have to be in front of me?
Because you were
I'm-
the only one still in
I don't
existence.
care. It's not nice.
Why does it have to
I am on the floor.
I'm going to. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to try. I mean, I can't do anything with that.
Yeah, you have no
Actually-
action or bonus action, but you do have movement.
Yeah.
Mm.
Movement doesn't benefit me. I'm gonna stay up there.
Okay. Spoolio, make a death save.
Yay!
Success.
Hey,
And at the end of your turn, it's going to raise its hand up, and its damage. It's not an attack roll. Is that 1 fail or is that 2 fail?
that's 1.
Okay, so it's just, and it's not going to roll enough damage to deplete your entire. Like, yeah, no, you're good. You take 1 fail.
Okay.
So he took 1 success and 1 fail that turn.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yay, and then boo. Kiva, it is your turn. You are prone on the
My
ground,
turn.
and a towering void knight looks ready to attack.
Okay.
He looks rough, right?
Oh yeah, he looks really rough.
Okay, let me I think I can cast that at a 2nd level. Let me double check here. Because it can do damage that I think will affect him. Let me just I'm nervous and it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. There's my guiding bolt. Okay. Does my if I make a ranged spell attack, is that going to be at a disadvantage?
It's a ranged
I think
spell
that's-
attack. You're good. It's only if you have
Okay.
like a bow or something, which has like a minimum of like if you're within 5 feet. Ranged spell should be fine.
Right. Ugh, the thing is, I want something that'll guarantee a hit.
Right.
If only such a spell exists. Magic missile. Did you take that one?
I don't have magic missile. I could cast moonbeam again, but I get guiding bolt for free, which is kind of why I want to use it, so I can save all my spell slots to heal everybody.
And heal us if you're dead.
It is a
I
conundrum.
know. But I
Moonbeam
don't
is a
know if Moonbeam's
guaranteed
gonna
hit,
do
but
enough
guiding bolt,
damage.
you know.
Huh?
Moonbeam is a guaranteed hit of some form
No,
of damage.
No, it's not, because you make a ranged spell attack.
No, I said
and
Moonbeam,
roll-
not Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt's the
Yeah,
possibility
Moonbeam
of
is
this.
a,
Moonbeam
yeah,
is guaranteed
Moonbeam is
damage.
for
I
sure
don't-
a
yeah.
guaranteed hit. So, yeah, we'll cast Moonbeam again
Okay.
on this guy.
He's
So,
gonna make his
Constitution
con save.
And then, oh my god, I am gonna hold my wild shape because I don't want to use my last starry form. I'm gonna hold my bonus action.
He succeeds on the con save. What you got for a roll?
Let's just take a look, shall we?
That's
11?
a nice roll.
5 then.
So you do your moonbeam right behind him, or like on him. Actually, be behind him so you don't get hit as well.
I
And
mean,
he
you
gets
might
caught
want
in
to
it,
move like
and
one
you
to the right.
just see the void of his armor just start to come off, and you see his armor start to become like shiny as his body starts to like dissipate and get burnt away by the power of the moon.
By the power of the stars above,
And
all
like
the
as
celestial
as
bodies
it's going
collide.
away, the void will come for you one day, like it has come for me, and he is just gone. So we're still in turn order because we have 2 unconscious people. Spoolio is now back.
Wait, can I, now that he's dead,
Yeah.
I still didn't use my
That's true.
action or bonus action. Can I use
Use
my
your-
bonus action to get my starry form back?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna conjure my chalice once more.
Yeah.
And then on my next turn, we're gonna start doing some heals.
Mega, make a death save.
I got you. Just don't roll nat ones, okay?
It's 1 fail.
It's not in that one.
That's true.
If I roll in that one, I'm dead. So
Correct.
hopefully.
Crealis, but maybe Crealis knew something. Who knows?
Yeah, Crealis rushes over here and does a medicine check to stabilize.
Okay.
Hey,
You're good. Sulio is alive and at 0 hit points.
Roll a d4.
And is
And then
unconscious for
flies
an
over.
hour. That's it.
Flies over here
That's the lowest amount.
It's
to
true.
check on
That's the
Mega.
lowest amount.
Okay. So Squilio's good. Kiva, it's your turn. Mega is still
Okay.
unconscious.
Yeah, if it is my turn, I am going to cast Cure Wounds. We're gonna do Cure Wounds. How many second level spells do I have left? Oh, that's it. That's all I've got. So we're gonna just do things at a first level because I got plenty of those.
Anything stabilizes.
Anything stabilizes.
So wait, I'm already. Did he stabilize Mega or me?
No, he stabilized you, so Kiva would go up to Mega.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega's still.
My spell slots didn't reset from last time.
You would have taken a long
I
rest.
should.
So you should still
Yeah,
have.
I
You didn't
should still
change it?
have it.
If you didn't change it in D&D Beyond, it would not have changed in here. That's why I always update my stuff in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
I try to do both, but
But you have a level 2 spell slot, so you can Mega heal Mega.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do have a level 2 spell slot. Okay, so yeah, that'll be 2d8 plus 2. I'll just have to manually roll that.
Yeah.
So that's 12. That's actually going to Spaguglio, but because I have my
Just chalice.
chalice activated,
Got it.
I am also going to bring up. Let me just make sure I have the numbers right. 1d8 plus 2. Four. Mega's gonna come up with 4.
Okay. Everyone is conscious. You guys win. You guys did the thing.
There.
Whew.
A rough one.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna go over and do another Cure Wounds. I'm gonna do a Cure Wounds on Mega.
Sure.
Just a first level. Oh, that's not it.
Boom.
So that's another 10, and then I'm gonna send that other 1d8.
To yourself.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Because Spaguglio's
I
still
will just
unconscious
take
for
that.
another hour, so you're good.
No,
Once you
Does
get
he-
magical healing, you're
I
good.
brought him
Oh,
up.
fine. Then.
Yeah, he got the 12, and Mega got the 4.
The magical healing also
and
takes
then-
you out of that. Gotcha.
Yeah, Mega got the 10, and then I'm taking the 2.
Okay. Cool.
So now I have 3 hit points.
Amazing.
Yay.
Wow.
We got 14, 12, 12, and 3.
Okay.
Plenty.
Oh, that's funny.
How many of those crates do you think you can carry?
You're just lying on the ground.
He doesn't even get up. He just says, "How
no,
many
yeah.
great?"
Oh my
Right
God.
now, nothing.
Oh my
I'm tired.
gosh.
Does that door lock?
It's open.
Yeah.
Does
but
it lock?
Can we lock it?
Can we lock it?
Can we
Sure. You didn't see
Maybe stuck
anything
in
else
here
out
for
there,
all-
but you're allowed to go. Actually, no, it wouldn't relock. Sorry, because it's
last-
an arcane lock. It wouldn't relock unless you cast lock or some form of thing on it.
Because
I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on myself.
Because last time someone showed up outside. Yeah, no, I get where
yeah,
you're coming
because
from.
the last time we all walked out of here, there was someone looking for more blood, and I don't have that much to spare right now.
So
Okay.
we thinking about a short
Uh,
rest? Is that what?
Yeah, let me.
Yeah.
Googly, I'm gonna yeet just like a dash more.
Oh yeah.
Because I can. Another 4.
As you're planning on making a short rest, you hear a call from the foyer-ish or a couple rooms down from a very familiar voice that is Barty. You guys doing okay in there?
I told you to stay with the cart. We hit it so
And-
well, and you left it.
I
You
don't
had
listen
one job.
to you.
You had one job
He like barges in the door. He sees like all of you guys damaged. It kind of looks a little bit surprised, but then like goes back and keep. I don't listen to you.
I don't care. We had a plan.
I can
and
listen.
You decided to go
No,
against
no.
said plan.
And you guys look like shit.
Yes, and who are we to thank for that? Not you.
You told me to look at the cart. Why are you getting mad at me?
I told you to stay with the cart, not look for the cart. Stay.
There's
with the
2
cart.
more people out there. They're fine.
I don't
Have it-
care. We told you to stay there.
Down the hallway a little bit.
He goes
Comes a
over
whole
to
bunch of-
while he's arguing. He goes over to Crealis, and
Stabs her.
Crealis gets 10 hit points as he cure wounds. Crealis gets 10 hit points. Sorry, 12 hit points as he cure
Well,
wounds.
no. I'm doing a cure wounds on Crealis.
You see, he literally puts his hand on Crealis, looks right at you, and says, "I don't listen to you. I'm a cleric. I can help out people if I want to. This is my job. This is my job. This is why I'm here." Who was the one? Who was the one that cured the poison the first time? Who was the one? Who was
I
the
walk up.
And who has cured the poison ever since? We do not need you.
I just
Okay,
whisper
okay, hang
into
on.
Crealis's ear. It's
Hang
not your
on.
fault.
Take another 11 hit points, Crealis.
So
Take them.
here's okay. So he heals me,
Yeah.
and then so you took that 7 and that 4, right? Or that's I guess
I
that was
took
a
the
6.
7, yes. I took the 7. Spaguglio took the 4. You're taking 11 from me.
Shouldn't is it D8 or is it D8 plus 2?
It's 1d8 plus 2 for the cure wounds, and then 1d8 from the chalice.
Oh, just a D8.
Yes, just the d8.
Okay.
While they're arguing over you, I'm like, it's not your
Actually,
fault.
that is a plus 2. I'm sorry. Add a plus 2. So Spaguglio, you get 6, and Crealis, you get 13.
Wait, so 2 more or 6 more?
You get 2
Two
more.
more.
2 more.
Okay.
So you had she gave you 4, but
I
add
gave you
another
4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He actually like
Basically does an
looks at
additional
you
cure.
while you're arguing, and
I'm at full.
no,
I'm
he
at
looks
full.
at Kiva while you're arguing, and Kiva gets 7 hit points from healing word. Just like, you know what? I can heal you too, and he just healing words you.
Oh my god.
This is
Cleric
my
Mac-
job.
So,
This is
So
what
good.
I do.
this is my job too. This
What
is my
if?
job
Okay.
too.
What if? Wait a minute. It can be both our jobs because we both do this.
Except you weren't even in here to help out the first.
You told me to watch the
You're
cart.
just coming in here and cleaning up after things, and
I'm not
said,
cleaning
"That's
up.
fine."
It'd been
Look,
like
I
30
do it
minutes. I was just checking to
perfectly
make
fine.
sure.
I'm passing cure wounds again.
Not on me, please.
You cure Barty, who's already at full
Flutter out
health.
of the way.
He's at full health. Yeah.
I'm doing this to myself to prove a point that I can heal myself.
I need to look up.
Don't forget another D8.
You know what's gonna be really funny if we get into a combat and all of our spell slots are gone from healing ourselves.
I mean, not a bad idea.
Throw
TBH.
17 plus 8, 20.
25.
25.
Thank you.
And then
And
Okay.
then the
Mega?
other one is gonna go to whoever's nearby, which I'm assuming is Mega. Here,
Yep.
take another 1d8 plus 2. There's another 10 hit points.
You know
I
what?
don't need
And
you to come in here.
everyone in the room gets 15 hit points as he casts prayer feeling on everyone. You know what? I can do that to everyone.
oh my god. All right.
So
while
many-
this is
One
happening-
spell.
While while I'm sorry.
The great heal off of 2021.
While this is happening, the Void Knight is gone.
Yeah.
No, he came back to life from all the healing.
No, he like dissipated
He's
in the
stronger
moonbeam.
than ever
There's
now.
no corpse. There's no robe. There's
I
nothing.
nuked him
No.
with my moonbeam.
I'm gonna just check out whatever is here then.
Sure.
just-
Do an
Yeah,
investigation
I am
check for the
going
room.
toe to toe with Barty. I am 2 feet taller than him, and I am just chewing
God.
him out.
I'm a little distracted.
So, like, even with that, you notice that there is a couple potions on the ground and a globe as well. Plus, I'll say what's 120 gold. We'll do the divisible
Okay.
by 4.
So, I guess
Hey, what if I was divisible by 4?
I'm saying 120 gold. No. Yeah, it's 30.
120 is good. 120 is fine.
You don't have to divide it to 4. I just make it easier
just
for.
gonna say 100, and I thought you were bumping it up just because it wasn't divisible.
Well, no, I was trying. It was either gonna be 80 or 120, but I realized
It's
that.
potions of healing.
No, actually, if you want to inspect them further, you are more than welcome to.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Busy
Do an
shooting
Arcana
people.
check.
Oh god. I'm learning magic.
We're all just like.
You can't actually discern what they are.
I'm gonna hand one to Kiva and one
You
to.
like interject into the heal off, and
I'm just like, I know. Actually, no. You know what? You know what? No. Crealis pockets them for now until they have
Yeah.
calmed down. Because she's ready to see. Like, she's like, if I give this to Kiva right now, she's gonna like dump it down Barty's throat.
Barty
As
is
a show
also
of
like
dominance.
Barty is probably 3 or 4 feet shorter than you, but he's squaring up against you. He does not show any fear at all.
I will squash him.
He just is like, I want to see you try.
What she does do is she'll come with the orb. She'll pick up the orb. Something happened when I pick up the orb first.
Nothing bad happens. I need to look up the item to make sure exactly what
Nothing bad happened.
you would
that's
know. It's a
all
low
you can really
Arcana
ask
check, so
for.
as far as you know, it's just an orb.
Yeah.
But
And
nothing
just,
bad happens. No. You're good.
What kind of just interjects, kind of moves in between. What's this?
It is a small sphere of thick glass that weighs about a pound.
Did Barty say that?
No, that is me saying to Crealis what, because all I say is an orb. I'm trying to do a little more, little talk. Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of comes in with holding it.
Kiva's just gonna like cut off Barty and just have this moment with her little protege. And just gonna like immediately like calm down and just be like, see, this is an orb here. We can use this for an arcane focus, and basically kind of like have a little teaching moment.
That is very
and
bold
just, like,
for not even.
cut off Barty.
That's Spaguglio level of confidence for no Arcana check, but
Sure. I mean, yeah. As far as Crealis and you know, it is an arcane focus.
Yeah.
Whether it is or it is not, no one checked. So who knows?
Fine. We're having
tried.
teaching moment.
You did try.
We are bringing down the levels here, and we are having a teachable moment.
Well, wait,
okay?
hang on. Should I make a fresh Arcana check for this? Because my Arcana was for the potions.
Sure. We'll have you make a fresh Arcana check for the drift.
Oh, here, let me.
Ooh.
You have no clue.
No,
What's an arcane focus? I thought it was a marble.
I give Crealis the help action.
It's a little bit too late.
That's
A little bit
fine.
too late.
Okay, I mean, either way. Okay,
Little
fine.
bit too
We'll
late.
figure it out later. We'll figure it out later.
Barty also cuts off from the conversation, looks at it, does a check. It's a drift globe, not an arcane focus.
He was not a part of this. I fully blocked him with my body.
He like looks around. He's short. He can like look around you.
He's looking between
am
Your
the
legs. Like looks down.
I am no joke. I am no joke taking my massive ass Goliath hand and shoving his face away.
He's doing the like short person punching in the air kind of thing.
I guess I walk over. I walk over to Barty at this point, and I'm like, "Look, we need some help moving some crates."
And he just like
Yes, go do something
He has-
useful for once.
he has like leftover anger. He doesn't mean it towards you, but he looks at you right away and it's like, "What crates and for what?"
Do you want to have the best meal of your life, or do you want to miss the best meal of your life? Now go move those crates.
He looks perplexed and a little bit calmer now, and like, sure. and just goes off and goes to move some crates. Which ones? As he goes off down
Four
the
in the
hallway.
back. 4 small ones in the
You mean
back.
the okay, the four small ones.
Mega will point him out. Mega walked out of that room about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, and I was waiting for Barty.
You got healed.
Yeah. Mega's gonna check the other chest that's in this room.
So you have the 40 gold from the other one you
Yep.
would be able to pick up now, and you also have a greater potion of healing in the other chest.
All right.
Cool.
Mega's gonna-
I'm probably
Mega-
gonna like take the orb and put it in the bag of holding, and
Sure.
Alice and I will talk about it later.
Sure.
Well, we will talk about this later.
Okay.
Talk about this later.
As you guys are gonna make your way out of the complex, since everyone is just like ultra topped off and ready to go at this point.
Oh yeah.
I think so. The only thing, hey Barty, you got any
Wait,
like
No,
spells for health?
I have one spell slot left, and my starry form is still active. By the way, I've been glowing this whole time.
Yeah. Anybody
You
got a
wanna-
spell to replenish spell slots?
The Barty just looks back and it's like, that's not a thing, and just takes the crate and just keeps going.
That's not a thing.
Maybe. So are you actually parceling out the gold, Mega?
I haven't yet. No.
Okay.
I just pocketed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I still-
as everyone's arguing, Crealis does like go around and hand people 40 gold each.
Nice. It was 120 to be 30 gold each.
30 gold
120
each.
divided by 4. What
Sorry,
are you, Spagoglio?
Nice try, bird person.
I mean, look,
No, you're good.
maybe she gave everyone 40 gold each and didn't keep any for herself.
That's possible. Did she? Or did she?
Or did she just not math?
She does give everyone 35 gold.
Oh, okay, and just keeps the rest to herself.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Uh,
yeah, 35 each.
Kiva would refuse, but she is like seething.
She just takes a head of like anger.
It's everything that's given to her is just going into the bag of holding, and she's handling it later.
Starts
She's
shoving
just,
things in the
like,
bag of holding.
Done.
You pick up the spear on the armor for no reason, just shove it in the bag of the holding. This is mine too. Okay, and to wrap things up, as
Just
you
this
are
Sorry,
walking
Goliath just storming around.
walking out angrily or whatever with the crates, on the road ahead, you see a familiar but friendly face you have not seen since the first battle you were in. A half-elf ranger. Take her right hand, her phase, her glove in her right hand, kind of plunge it through a magical barrier, move it up and down, and you see like a magical wave just dissipate from both ways, almost beyond what you can see. Just magic dissipating.
Is it feral?
No, it's Phase. Phase from the
Oh.
very first, the leader of the Horizon
Oh.
Walkers.
Okay.
She had her Phase hand. And that's where we're going to end it. Well,
Perfect.
a minor cliffhanger this
If
time.
you had let Kiva say anything to her, well, first of all, Kiva wouldn't.
Yeah,
Um,
Kiva would just be seething some. Well, that's
All I
gonna
can say
do-
is wow.
yeah,
Oh my
that was a roller
God.
coaster. Almost dying, and
That
now
was
everyone's like ready to go. You got a cleric
Almost-
getting pissed
ready
off
to
at a
go-
druid.
Ready to go is like
Let's go.
maybe not the best. I have one spell slot left, and I
We
would
went
have
from-
used it again.
We went from like basically dead to having enough life to be a deity. Like we're almost deity at this point.
Yep. Sounds like you get a heal up.
It's like when you drink like 17 liters of water, that sickness that you feel, but you're just like, I'm still kind of thirsty, I guess. It's kind of like that. Just waterlogged with hell.
Oh
True.
my.
Well, that's going to do it. Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun again. We'll be back in, I think, a couple of weeks. We haven't hit our long break yet, I don't think. Because we're going to be taking a break for at least a month or more. soon-ish.
Something like that.
Something,
Dude,
something like
yeah.
that.
I'll get back to you on that. But yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have a great night and have fun. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Good night.